shit. Okay, well, let's enjoy the music together, I guess. Oh, I still got the leftover roommate confiscated, so finish this stuff today. It's a really nice day. Guys, join me with a glass of something fine as well. Or Coke will do as either. Nothing wrong with Coke. I had a bottle of Mexican Coke earlier today. It's good stuff. Probably that's the reason why I'm fat. Cheers, guys. Happy Sunday. The link is in the chat if anybody wants to hop on the stream with me. And yeah, let's talk about vintage watches. Are they the answer to all our problems? Cheers, guys. Some people seem to think so. I'm a little bit skeptical, but let's do this. All right, music off. Let's get this show on the road. Let's see who we got in the chat. Shout out to Erin Fletcher from Fairhaven, Massachusetts. She is. Sam D. Most people know him by the name Reza Rashidian, but whatever. Oh, he's talking about Ali. Oh yeah. Probably should have. Look, I was trying to keep it short, but been watching this interview. Man, Ben Clymer is back, and he's kind of doing what Hodinky needed to be doing this whole time, but it is what it is. Rohit, welcome to the show. Tim Wright is a spike monster. I don't know what that means, but welcome to the show. Got love of the good things, Tim. How can casual watch reviews have 28 people watching and 50,000 subs? You get 500 people watching. You better for sure. Look, I don't even know who casual watch reviews are. And also look, there's all kinds of different people. I stream every single day, so the people who watch my show, they know the schedule. They tune in on time, and we crush it every single day. Um, those guys, casual watch reviews, they might do a stream now and then, and it's much more difficult to grow an audience that way. Probably shouldn't be giving these trade secrets away, but oh well, I don't care. Logan Hall, thank you so much for hitting that upvote button. I would really. And by the way, guys, if you just joined, it's already 100 people watching. What is happening right now? Guys, smash that upvote button. We're going to talk about vintage watch collecting. And by the way, look at Ben. You know what watch he's got on the wrist? That's right. It's 5167R in rose gold. It's my baby, but it's in rose gold. And you don't know how amazing the rose gold aquanut feels until you hold it in your hand. It makes you think that the steel one is crap. It's tough. It's tough. Casey Jones, Brooklyn, thank you so much for the super sticker. Oh, that's the upvote reminder. Thank you. Shamba Basher, welcome to the show. The Watch Apprentice. It would be great to get 10,000 subscribers on 1,000 stream. Yo, yeah, that would be really fun. How can we do that? I'm not even sure. Look, everybody's gonna have to go and spruik my channel on Instagram. YouTube doesn't promote my content organically because it's too long form and too boring. So, um, yeah, you guys have to do it. Do it for me. Do it for me. Promote it. If you got any type of social media, yeah, share my show with your friends, with your followers. Dave F451, that works out to 10 subscribers per episode. It's pretty tough. Yeah, it's a grind, Dave. It's a grind in live streaming world. It's just it's not the right way to do it. Okay, I should be streaming less and doing more videos or shorts. The shorts, that's how you get. But a lot of people, they're getting to like 1 million subscribers through shorts. So it's yeah, shorts is the way to do it, but it's poison. It's just poison on society. I think I got trapped into YouTube Shorts yesterday for like an hour. Just wasted my life. It's not a good way to go about. America, always great to see you. Walking back from McDonald's. Ooh, very cool. Throw glass. I would be more shocked if you started on time. Okay. We're live now. Okay, we're live. So yeah, let's talk some wristwatches. How's everybody doing? We got Cars and Chrono in the chat today. Tartan is because of me. Hey, yeah. Listen, I'm working on the 1,000. Spend the whole day today working on the 1,000 episode commemorative mug for you guys. Gonna try to make it available on Tuesday. So if you guys been watching the show and you want to get something really cool to commemorate your memories, it's going to be available Tuesday for a very short time. It's going to be limited to 23 pieces. So yeah, get yours when they've become available over at timwright.com. Goldfinger, welcome to the show. Great to see you. Sam D. Timmy, this interview is 2 years old, isn't it? I don't know. Is it? Let's see. Oh shit! Yeah, they're just replaying it. Oh my god, what a disaster, Sam. Man, Hodinky. This is a dead channel. Hodinky is done. Look at this. No content. If it wasn't for Rolex buying Booker, they would have nothing. What are they doing? Is it really that bad? Oh, by the way, look at this. Hodinky had an article on what's her name? Sorry, Rebecca Struthers. Remember, she was on Oshin's channel, and I've got myself a book. Haven't read it yet. Hands of Time. I got it I got the book during launch, but literally haven't had any time to read anything. So I'm gonna have to read this thing and do a review. All right, let's keep going. But you know what? Actually, we should watch this video together because it might be 2 years old, but this is the video that got probably a lot of people interested in vintage watches. Because I mean, look at this collection: Submariners for days, every single edition. Actually, uh, now that Sam D mentioned it, I remember watching this video. I thought maybe it was episode 2. But anyways, let's keep going. Here we got showcase watches. James, Timmy, have you struck your fingers in socket today? We need to super chat to get Tim a haircut. Yeah, listen, it's okay. It's actually today. It's not as bad as it could have been. Nelly. Nelly's gonna get one. Okay, very cool. Rob Messer. Rob, hi Tim. I'm 6'7", 512 pounds. 500. No way. That's not you then in the picture. I just bought a Daytona and it won't fit my 9-inch wrist. I know you have struggled with weight recently. Any suggestions? Daytona is not the right pick for you. Maybe the new one, the new edition, the 2023 release, but they're not available yet. So, man, do you really need a Daytona? Can I direct you to a different piece, maybe? Or maybe it's not a watch that you need, but like me, a bit of a exercise. Sam D, I should make 60 more YouTube profiles. Enjoy. Yeah, that's the only way we're going to be able to accomplish this. Coal miner pirate. Does YouTube promote coal mining? I don't know. I don't, I don't understand this account. You guys, you guys are insane. By the way, before we go any further, I wanted to take a look at some vintage watches that are available on a collected man. Because look, right now we're living in a very interesting times. The watches have never been as mass produced as they're right now. But I think like whenever people ask me like, are watches assets? Are they collectible? Which one is going to be available in the future? The truth is, I think probably none of the modern pieces are going to be super desirable in the future. But the vintage stuff, that's a different story. And I think we might be able to find some bargains, at least in the meantime. So let's look at some vintage watches. You guys let me know in the chat what your favorite watches are in kind of a vintagey category. It doesn't have to be a freaking 50 or 100 years old, but if you had to go vintage, if you wanted to go vintage, if you thought that a vintage watch could be a safe purchase, which one would you go for? Let me know in the chat. James, hop on the stream. Why don't you hop on the stream? It's been so long. There is no better way to enjoy the hobby than vintage. It's an education with every purchase and far better than just walking into AD and walking out with a brand new. Vintage has value. He's not wrong. He's not wrong there. The only problem with vintage is is kind of the sourcing and buying from people that you can trust. Luckily, there might be a solution very soon that will make buying and selling vintage maybe a little bit easier. Maybe not. I don't know. You guys have to stay tuned. Casey Jones, Brooklyn, thank you so much for a $2 super chat. Tim is a purist. He doesn't take shortcuts. I don't. I really don't. Because there's no point of taking shortcuts. It never leads to anything good. Look at Anthony Farah. He tried to take a few shortcuts in business in order to accelerate his profits. And what happened? It all exploded. His business imploded harder than that submarine. Yeah, and they were basically the same value, right? Cheers. Let's see. Lord Fleck, the vintage market is a minefield as a vintage guy. There are a lot of amazing vintage watches that can be had for very low prices, although servicing is always a concern. Top pieces are crazy, though. I think the way to collect vintage is is by befriending a watchmaker. I think. Look, we used to have a watchmaker who would come on the streams and kind of help us out, but and the guy couldn't keep his ego in check. So unfortunately, yeah, he kind of scuttled away. So we're gonna have to find a replacement. Someone I would love if we could get like an actual serious guy, someone who could service not just a base model Rolex, not just a Speedy, right? Speedy, it takes skill to service a Speedy, but try servicing a Vacheron like this. Oh my God, $78,000. Okay, what are we looking here? Vacheron Constant Perpetual 43032 in platinum. Could this be a one and done? I mean, you look at the watch, uh, you look at it through this picture, and it's quite impressive. Wow, it might be a little bit small for people like Buckley. Let's see here. Oh, case size, it's only 36 mil. Okay, so Buckley's out, but there's a lot of people who would be able to rock a watch like I didn't even realize that Vacheron had history of making skeletonized dials. What year was this produced? Because it's 2003. I can't believe it. Yeah, look, right now everybody is looking at AP, the open worked as being the open worked watch, but looks like Vacheron was ahead of their time with these open worked. Let's see here. Wow. It's so cool. The only negative that some people might have is that they don't like that this perpetual displays all 4 years worth of months in a single like subdial at the 12 o'clock. So instead of having two subdials, like one subdial that indicates every single month in the year, and then the subdial showing which year it is. like off the four, whether it's a leap year or one of the three non-leap years. This one just has all the 4 years written out, and it looks a little bit busy because it's got a lot of the middle months missing, and it's just represented with little dots. Could be a little bit annoying, but unless you're me, you probably don't need to know what month it is right now. Open case back is also fantastic, man. Skeletonization work is unreal. We've got Carmen Coop. Carmen Coop, welcome to the show. George Showcase. Do you have any vintage Speedies? I don't think he has anything. Last time, I don't even remember. I don't even know what James has in his collection. Last time he has flipped a Panda Daytona, and then he sold all his Rolexes, and he was left with just few Omegas. But if I was James, I'm not. I wouldn't be so proud of Omega. They haven't been doing any fantastic stuff. Their mainly focus is making a new edition of a slight variant of a Moon Swatch, Moonshine Gold, and that's it. Snooze Fest watches. Wow, I love the name. Hi, Timmy. Have you stopped taking watches on consignment, or are you just a hypocrite? I don't. I. What are you talking about, man? How am I taking watches on consignment? I'm not even a gray market dealer, dude. Snooze Fest watches. What are you talking about? Are you on crack? Seriously? I mean, I borrowed a few watches to make videos of them, but nothing. No consignment. No consignment. And if I helped a friend to sell a watch, I wouldn't charge them escrow fees. Showcase. I let most of them go when I made the calling. Oh, damn. All right, here we go. Here we go. Snooze Fest watches. Timmy, you used to take watches on consignment to sell. When? When? Tell me when. It's just ridiculous. Uh, People make up all kinds of stuff nonsense on the internet. Spike monster. Yeah. Ridiculous stuff. Anyways, let's keep going here with this Vacheron. I'm loving this thing. Look how beautiful one of the and 36. It's not too big of a size. OC's tutor. OC sold his tutor to his AD. What OC's tutor? I never took OC's tutor. Man, snooze fest. You got to watch the show more often than just once in a while. And then you listen to OC and make a joke or something, and you take it literally. Yeah, just tune in a little bit more often. All right, won't have to. I won't have to explain to you everything. Captain Kirk, you were selling watches that you had on your shelf. Well, those are just my watches. Yeah, I have some watches that I'm selling. Not right now though. You know what I mean. I took a stand until I haven't made the videos. I'm not gonna do anything with my watches. So yes, they've been falling rapidly in price. If I wanted to, I could have sold my watches like last year and cleaned up. But I'm not. I'm not in this hobby to make money by flipping watches. I haven't made no money. And actually, if I'm gonna sell my watch, I don't want to make money. Maybe just a little bit to get a little bit more than that what I paid for, maybe to cover the shipping. I don't know. It would be nice, but it's not the end of the freaking world, man. Snooze fest. Why Timmy Lolix is really butthurt. Will you stop throwing him under the bus? Well, I don't even know. I mean, Rolex has been throwing people under the bus as well. So I mean, it's mutual. Rolex, if Rolex wants to not be thrown under the bus, he has to stop throwing people under the bus and say that he doesn't want to do the bus throwing game anymore. So Rolex, come back, or maybe not. I don't know. Snooze Fest is dozing after dozing. I know it's first time in the chat. Has never been here. Comes out swinging. What is this? OC's tutor from the start. The Pam. What about the Pam? I have my Pam. Jesus. Some people really don't know what they're talking about. Mr. Tutor to you, parting all my tutors for Amigas. Not okay. I thought you were serious, Mr. Tutor. For a second there, I really thought he was serious. But Omegas are pretty cool. Let's see. Are there any worthwhile Omegas or tutors on a collected man? There's some Daniel Roth. Daniel Roth has been picking up a lot of steam lately. I think Daniel Roth is going to be a big brand in the near future because Louis Vuitton bought them out and they're going to transform them into their kind of um, they're going to transform into kind of higher brand horology house. So that's what I think they're going to do with that. And if they're doing it, if they're going to do it successfully, the vintage Daniel Roths, they're going to really pick up because I mean, there's some amazing craftsmanship in here, and I kind of really like the tono shape. The hands, they look like George Daniels, like a little bit. Maybe not. Maybe it's not fully there, but I mean, look at the quality, guys. Daniel Roth. Let's check. Let's check Daniel Roth and Chrono 24. This is one of those sleeping brands. Let's see. I hope they still they I hope oh shit. I hope they haven't been backed up. Okay, we got 112 listings. All right, let's go from low to high. Let's see. Snooze Fest watches. Timmy, when is the next Gonzo stream at Buckley's place? His neighbors miss you. That was pretty funny. You watched it? That's hey. I- Cheers, man. I'm glad you watched that episode and had some fun. Yeah, it was great. It was great. Mal says, Timmy, did you upset Oshin by saying the market had crashed? A little bit. Look, Oshin is a friend of mine, and I respect the guy a lot. I actually think that he's probably more right than I am on a lot of these things, but we have because we're both enthusiasts, right? It makes for great debate, and it helps us understand what's happening in the watch market more than if we were just circle jerking each other. Oshin says the market is up, and I say market is up. Oshin says market is going down. I say I follow it. You know, we're not riding each other's dicks here. Okay. Let's see here. Well, I'm gonna get that done. Snooze fest watches. Lord Fleck, Timmy watches make him money thanks to donations. So Timmy's watches make him money thanks to donations. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I could show you guys watches. If you, by the way, if you guys want me to bring up any watch from my collection, super chat some kind of amount, maybe $5. I'll bring it. I'll bring up any watch that I own. I'll tell you about it. So, yeah. I make money on my watches, not by flipping them, but by owning them. And I think actually that puts me into a really good state of mind when I'm not looking at watches as something that could be flipped and that could be made money on. It makes me appreciate watches in a different way. I told you guys, most of my watches, I like them for their sentimental value, not uh, what model they are or how cheap or how much money I made on it. So that's why a lot of people, a lot of people they do care a lot about the value of their watches because listen, I also look. I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm not gonna say that I don't care about the value of my watches at all, completely. Right? If I was told, okay, let's do this kind of experiment. All right, here we go. Here we go. Are you guys ready? Let's do this. Let's do an experiment. Let's say, let's do a hypothetical. All right, and this is going to test whether you actually like your watches for what they are or whether sorry it's a link. Okay, I see. Sorry, I'm gonna do a hypothetical. Okay, let's say that you know that the value of all of your watches will go down to zero. They're going to be completely um, they're going to be completely worthless. All right, and everybody finds this out at the same time. Like maybe the government says they're going to pass a law or some bullshit, right? That whatever, okay? It's going to go down to zero, right? Your collection is going to be worth nothing, okay? How, which of your watches, okay, would you sell and which ones would you keep, if any, okay? Tell me in the chat if you were told that in 5 years watches will the value of all watches will be zero, if you would sell everything or would you keep one, two, or three of your favorite watches, knowing that they're not going to be worth anything. But in the meantime, remember, in the next 5 years, you could get rid of them. You can get maybe half of their value back. But the longer you wait, right? Because everybody finds this out at the same time. So people are going to be dumping watches like there's no tomorrow, right? So think about it and let me know. Are you going to keep watches? Because I would keep watches. Actually, I would keep the Daytona. I don't care. Yeah, yeah. I don't want 30,000. I don't want 30 or 20,000 for it. I would rather keep the Daytona. All right. I would keep the Submariner. Okay. Oh, let's get Eddie. And I would keep Explorer too. Hey, Eddie.
Where is everybody? The streams are not. No one else is on.
Sunday, everybody's out in the pool. They're in the woods or something. They're doing some. They're having fun.
Oh, what the fuck is this watch?
Daniel Roth.
Retrograde?
No, it's not retrograde. There's variety of designs. Daniel Roth. He was like a watchmaker, but I think he stopped making watches some time ago. But the brand was just bought out by LVMH, and they're rebooting production with some bangers, absolute bangers. So there's been a rebirth of interest in vintage Daniel Roths, like this one. Look at this. Look how amazing this Daniel Roth is. Holy shit. And it's automatic too.
Oh, that's an interesting rotor shape.
Well, no. It's normal rotor shape, but it just goes
Oh, the
behind
window.
behind the plate. How cool is that? See this? Whoa. And it's got very interesting case
You have like
shape.
the stepped case.
Yeah, it's like a
Reminds
seam. It's
me.
almost like they took like like those whenever I'm in Korea on the street vendors, they make like these cookies. They pour like an egg mix into one side and the other, and they clamp it together. You know what I'm talking about?
With the what is it? The fish thing? The fish cookie?
Yeah. The fish, or I think they put like bits of
Mhm.
octopus,
Okay.
and the pastry is kind of this shape, and there's even like the seam of
Yeah.
when the two
The two
parts
molds.
were like molded together.
But this has a really interesting case shape because it's like a hexagonal.
Hmm.
Hexagonal or is it octagonal?
Oh, it's a tono shape, I would say. I would call this
Yeah.
tono shape.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You have that stepped mid case. It reminds me of that one AP that was that
Mhm.
octagonal AP that had like 4 steps in the case.
Oh yeah, well, the
The
Patek,
super rare one.
the new Pateks have this seam on a lot of their models. For example, I think, let me see,
I know the 5172 has the stepped lugs, as does the 5212.
5172. Oh yeah, okay. Let me go
They
to
both have the lugs.
5172. Oh, by the way, look at this. We got Cars and Chrono joining us. Cars, welcome to the show.
Cars.
Uh, oh wait, you're muted. You're muted.
Fucking amateur hour. Hey, up, Tim?
Hey,
It's been a while.
hey.
Unmute myself.
Welcome to the show. I want to talk a little bit about like vintage watches, and are they safer than, I don't know, are they investment or not investment? And also, we want to know your opinion on this Rolex buying Booker. Are you surprised, Cars? You're not surprised? Oh, you probably knew somehow. Someone, you go to too many watch meetups, like high end watch meetups, Somebody probably leaked it to you a long time ago, right? Or you can't talk. You can't say.
What's up? What's up? Hey, what's up, Eddie?
Okay.
Hey
Casey
guys,
Jones. Cheers. Casey Jones Brooklyn says, should Rolex have purchased Luxury Bazaar? By the way, uh, Roman is not the only delusional fantasist. That watch guy London. You guys not gonna believe it. I mean, these titles. Spencer turns down Rolex, so they buy Booker. I mean, Eddie,
what
I
is
mean,
this?
come on. I don't understand. Are they messing with us or are they serious? Because whenever we make a joke, they get all offended, and it's like, and then they say ridiculous stuff like this. So I don't know. I take him at their word or not take him at the word. Oh yeah, sorry. This is gonna be tomorrow. Actually, that's the live stream.
I think they just want the clicks. They just want the clicks.
I mean, but this is just so absurd. It's absurd. I don't understand. Shamba Basher, thank you so much for £2 super chat. Tell us the Air King is the best watch Rolex make. Eddie, do you agree?
No,
No.
no, it's named after because the dial is after the failed like Bloodhound land speed record attempt. They had to reiterate on the dial twice. It uses the same case as the Milgauss, which there's no explanation why for it. It's just like a hodgepodge of extra parts that Rolex had laying around, and they made this Air King 40.
Wow, that's some tough words. Some tough words for the Air King. I kind of like it.
But I think historically the Air King was pretty interesting, right? When it first came out in the 50s, it was a
Yeah.
34 millimeter watch and it was the larger size of watch at the time. But then I really think that if they kept going with it, made it a 42 millimeter date just essentially.
Hmm.
If they kept it to a pilot's watch style, pilot's watch origins,
Yes.
then it could be interesting. But like, why do you have the land speed record attempt on an Air King? That doesn't make any sense.
It should be like a Speed King or a King of Speed or I don't know. Air King. It's a nice name, but it has lost, I think, a lot of meaning. Like it like GMT Master 2 does tell a lot about the watch, right? That it has, two time zones. It's in the name, right? Sky Dweller. That's a perfect name for the Sky Dweller because it's a GMT plus it tells you the exact date. Like it's perfect. It's perfect. But the Air King, it doesn't look like other pilots' watches, and maybe that's all IWC's fault. IWC's campaign to name a pilot's watch has been so successful that we have all been programmed to think about this, the Flieger, when we think uh pilot's watch and not the Air King. But yeah. Hey, Cars, how you doing? How you
Good.
been doing?
Hey, so earlier you were talking vintage, right?
Oh yeah, a little bit vintage, a
Yeah.
little
So
bit
what's
of
your take
vintage.
on vintage? What do you think?
Oh,
You ever pick one up?
I think if we really want to be honest about investment, it's probably that's the only watches worth buying that will not be kind of collapsing in
So here's
price.
my take on the whole investment shtick, right?
Yeah.
I think I watched O'Shane. He put on a new video, right? He put up a new
Yeah.
video about the spike and stuff. So investments and watches, I think everybody know, particularly within your community, people don't like
Mm.
hearing those two words together, right? But what I do appreciate about even my collecting journey is if you really do care about value retention versus appreciation, you got to go for the rare pieces, right? Because
Right.
if you're thinking investment, so what's the legitimate investment return? Eddie, I think you're a finance guy. I think you occasionally talk economics, right? So usually the benchmark is 7% ROI according to the S&P, which isn't really a true ROI. If you take into account inflation, you're actually
Yeah.
losing money despite those
Yeah.
returns. The average historical return since I think it was the 30s when they were tracking these indices. Um, if you're really looking, unless you're looking for the heavy hitters, real rare pieces where you may get a sizable return, like watches, like Rolexes, like common everyday pieces, are you legitimately going to be getting a consistent 7, 10, 15% return on investment?
Yeah.
Right. So for me, the way I look at it, particularly around value, retention,
Mhm.
appreciation, you got to go for the ones that are super rare. I was having an interesting discussion with Boston Collector when he was out in LA.
Mhm.
Like even the meteorite, right? Oh,
Yes.
I think some of us think meteorite's somewhat relatively rare, but even then, there's so many meteorite.
Dude, almost everyone in our
Course
watch
they have.
community has
I mean,
one.
like even within your community, how many
Dude,
meteorites are there? There's so
if
many.
this is
So
not half of all meteorites completely in the world,
yeah,
then this is
exactly.
not really rare.
Yeah, exactly. So ROI. So if you think about ROI from pure financial perspective, yeah, I don't think
Mm,
watches is probably, unless you really go for really super rare pieces.
yeah.
I mean, stocks, derivatives. There are so many other real investment vehicles. The one thing I will say though about
Right.
watches, and I think this is what we always try to uh, justify buying some watches. We do get day to day enjoyment out of it.
Right.
Right? So if you want to factor that into the investment, because stock you can't
Yes.
really, put on your wrist or flex, right?
Yes. It
But
can't make you kind of geek out and have fun, like just observe, get lost
Yeah.
in the movement. It
yeah,
can't collect your memories when you're aware, because that's the cool thing about wristwatch is unlike any other article of your clothing, that stuff always goes bad and then you never have it. Yeah, you can get a same one, but it's not you can get the same color or a similar looking one, but it's not going to be the same one, and you know it. And psychologically, there is this attachment that we
yeah,
have that we could develop, like sentimental attachment to the watches. So, and
yeah.
the longer the watch exists out there, and like the more special it is, right? Because it's all about like, was this watch significantly important? Like, um, a Submariner, okay, GMT Master 2, right? GMT Master 2, these are never going to be like so like appreciating in value or in investments. But maybe, the first super case gold one with green dial, that could become
Maybe.
desirable
But for
because
those type of pieces, you know what I
yeah.
would think? I'd probably more have the minds around value retention
Mm.
and
It's a store
maybe
value.
we'll break even. Yeah,
Yeah.
store value. Because that's probably better store of value, at least the somewhat relatively rare pieces versus even the US dollar, which every year everybody knows it's depreciating because of inflation. Maybe there
Yeah.
is some store of value, but in terms of investment, no. I would say the
Yeah.
vast majority of Rolexes don't even come close to that sort of when you, and again, I don't know what people's
Yeah.
definition of investment is, but it's got to be well north, right, of whatever that percentage uh,
Yeah.
folks think is a common. But anyway, um, yeah. So anyway, so switching. That's why the vintage stuff. I thought vintage, given it is something somewhat relatively rare, they're
Yeah.
not making as many of those, but there's also a motive component to it. But
I think the
anyway,
issue with vintage is the sort of transparency behind it. How there's so many fakes out there, which all of a sudden it's very difficult
yeah,
to have, proper provenance for the product as it's
yep,
moving through different hands. Because it's an interesting point where it's not worth so much money, where people actually establish, a chain of custody, whatever the fuck, who's had it and who sold it. But it's also, worth faking at what essentially it's enough
But
money where
you,
it's worth faking.
but
well,
you,
that's
you
the
know,
whole
you,
buying from the you're buying the seller, right? I mean, that is really
yeah.
classic adage when it comes to vintage,
Yeah.
right? I mean,
But then when you
I
say
Yeah.
don't know.
buying the seller, you're paying a premium for
Yeah.
that seller. And
Yep.
then all of a sudden, you're going to lose that on that bid ask spread. It's going to be a huge transaction cost. And are you going to be able to recoup that transaction cost when you sell the product?
Yeah.
Exactly. I think it's because there is this difficulty in like in buying things that you really don't know about. Like everyone, like there's so many different things out there in the world. That's the cool thing, right? This is just a lot of variety. We're interested in watches, but like there's wine connoisseurs, right? There's cars, all kinds of stuff. There's everything, boats, and it's very difficult to know what the true fair price is for something in a different field. Let's say I was with Mathis on the boat. my God, it was so cool. It was amazing. It was an amazing experience. It made me want to own a boat. I'm convinced. It's the boats are really fun.
I don't know.
But
You need to have friends that own boats. Fuck
yeah,
that.
Yeah,
I
boats
know,
are
no.
expensive.
It's
But boats
It's a
are
better way to
expensive.
do it, man.
hey, you're right. You're right. You're right. It's better. But if I wanted to get into the boat, I mean, I wouldn't know because there's so much that you have to learn before you can get it. It's very there's a lot of friction from switching from one thing to another. So it would be, and then like collectible, like art. More people would be into art if they could somehow know what
Yeah, but
is a true value of this thing is.
But that's
so
that's
for
that.
the art game as well. I don't know, Eddie, if
Yeah,
you dabble in art. I mean,
Yeah,
it's just funny, like art, cars, wines, like
yeah.
watches, like the art game. Like how rigged the art game is. I
it's
mean,
all an inside game
it is
because it's
like
all
it's
based off comps.
completely. You have if you're not in the end, you are absolutely. If you don't know that you're in the end, you're on the outside of the art jam. I mean, it's just ridiculous. Like, and you think about ADs and the whole thing in watches. You think about the way the galleries operate and how they collude with
Mm.
the auction house. I mean, that's a complete separate like conversation. How the art game is just completely rigged. Right? How do
It's
certain artists become popular? Right? Like how like why all of a sudden a certain artist, right? Particularly
Yeah.
new the modern art.
Yeah, it's
Unlike
all curated. Some guy is in charge of this, and some guy promotes it through this one gallery. He owns a lot of the stock of that one artist's work, and you have a few pieces that go for a lot of money, and all of a sudden his entire collection is worth a lot more. So, for example, if you have like 90 pieces of art from this one painter, and then all of a sudden 10 pieces go on auction and they go for five times their anticipated value, this one artist, this one collector with 90 of these pieces just made a shit ton of money based
yeah,
off
and
the
they
comp.
hold inventory back as well. I mean, it's yeah, it it's yeah, some crazy stuff.
It's-
And I mean, and that's like you think watches are bad with
Yeah.
age in terms of building a relationship with some of these galleries. I mean, it's yeah,
That's so hard. And they're all because they're all already but now friends. They're all making money together and making money from people who have no idea, like trying to get into it, but like too new to understand all the intricacies. It's ripe to get ripped off. Very, very tough.
yeah,
But
yeah.
but we'll see. We'll see. All right, we got an interesting question here from a viewer. Arnott says, "How are you guys? I have a GMT Master 2 Pepsi, a Daytona 116520,
Steel
Cartier.
bezel.
What?
That's the steel bezel.
Is that? Let
Yeah.
me check. Okay, it's a white dial steel bezel. Yeah, actually, I saw a woman wearing one of those yesterday. I was like, oh my god, yeah, because we were in the city with the roommate, and yeah, this lady, she had like 3 kids. She was struggling. She was like carrying one was walking, the other one was in the stroller.
Maybe
Oh,
she got the Daytona to celebrate her third child, the three sub
man, it's
dials
not
for
worth
the
it,
three
man.
kids.
Buy your wife a Daytona if you're making her take care of 3 kids, dude. That was tough. I would be like, "Pff, take your Daytona back and the kids. I'm out of here." Anyways,
Anyways, just FYI, update on the
yeah,
AP. You want to know what's going on at
yes.
AP?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. What's going on with the AP?
So do you think it's keeping time or no? So it's my third time back. What do you think? If
Oh,
you had to guess.
Wait, what's the history of this? You
it's
have an
not. It's
AP with
not.
the
It's
service
broken.
three
It's
times.
cursed.
Yeah, so it was a Royal Oak. I was with Tim when we picked it up at the boutique at
Rose
yeah.
gold. Yeah, it's live stream 15.5.
Yeah, so it was running slow, and I called them up, and they said it might have been magnetized. I have a demagnetizer, still was running slow. I went in. So basically, I finally got it back the third time. It went into repair twice. It was running slow. It was running fast,
What?
slow.
When
and
was
slow.
it? When did this happen?
It was like over the past few months, 4 or
Hold
5
on.
months. Yeah.
Hold on. What the? Because I remember you said that it was like once it was something was going on. It wasn't just running slow. It would like get stuck for 15 minutes and then it would like start running again, right?
Yeah.
So that's just
15
that's
minutes.
not just it's not just running slow. That is just
I
like
agree. I agree.
Broken.
broken. But like, yeah, I mean, you explained the way you explained it, it was running
Yep.
slow. People
The
in the
first
chat
time.
could be
That's
thinking
right.
like, "Oh, it's just 2 seconds
10
slower than it
seconds,
should
10
be. What's the
seconds
big
slow.
deal, cars? Don't be so nitpicky."
Well, as long as I know it's 15 minutes.
Yeah.
So I took it in. Yeah. But anyway, the second time they actually sent it into service.
Mhm.
And they said, yeah, it was magnetized. Right. So I got it back. And
Well, 'cause
that's
you
what they claimed. That's what they claimed. So I took it home.
Oh, okay, okay.
Hi-fi
And then it was
speakers
still
to
running.
magnetize it.
Yeah, it was running 5 minutes slow. And then they finally sent it out. I think it was to Texas. I forget where their service center is.
Okay.
I don't know if it's Texas or Florida. But anyway, it's running fine now. It's been 2.5
Oh.
weeks. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Hmm.
Back on
2.5 weeks.
So yeah, for the
Don't
past
jinx it.
well, I'll check in with you guys after the 1000th episode where it is.
It might be, yeah, it might be. Oh, by the way, cars, tomorrow's a big day. America is doing an unboxing. And he said they already know what it is. They talk, like my panel. They don't even talk
They
to
didn't
me
tell
anymore.
me.
They just talk behind my back. They didn't tell me. I wanted actually I wanted to be kept secret, but they
Well, I thought
all
you were
know.
doing.
America got some kind of a watch, some kind of a big deal.
I thought he was going to do it on your 1,000,
Oh, he's
1,000.
gonna do it tomorrow.
Uh,
Tim skipped a day, and it fucked up the alignment.
Yeah,
right.
I
So when are you doing the 1,000 episode? Is that
Tuesday.
tomorrow?
No,
Oh,
no,
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Tuesday. But he's going to do the unboxing tomorrow.
he's gonna do. Yeah,
Oh, and you don't know what it is.
I have no idea. He said it's a big deal. He said it's over. Just title the episode. It's over, Timmy. I'm like, oh, okay. I don't know what it is, but I mean, when I'm told that it's over, it could be over.
That's what they all say.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
If you own
man.
it for a month or two, it's not over. It's not over.
It's not over. It's just the beginning. Like when you think it's over, that's where it restarts. Even even
Definitely.
even worse. Yeah. Should I save it for Tuesday? Oh,
Yeah, I mean, no, I don't know. And if you don't have any content tomorrow, I mean, it's up to America.
I got nothing. No, I was working on the mug. Well, I'm really glad that you joined the stream because I had very little content today as well. Just these vintage. I'm just talking about vintage stuff and seeing what people think about vintage.
Are you streaming 24 hours? Is that the plan?
Whew. So I've actually was trying to. So right before this stream, I was gonna propose like maybe I'll do the 12-hour stream. It doesn't have to be 24-hour stream. Like 24 hours is really hardcore. I do that for the New Year's.
Okay.
But I could do a 12-hour stream. How about 12-hour stream?
It's up to you, bro. I was just curious what your.
What do you think, guys? Should I do a 12? Let's do. I'm gonna make a poll. I'm gonna make a poll.
The only thing about the 24 hours, which is I like the New Year's. That's yeah, that's always a good like ritual.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do 24 hours for 1K, you could keep the stream on and just people can hop on and off, right? You don't have to be on there for all 24, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. I could do it. I could do a 24-hour tag team.
Yeah.
Stream. Oh, that would be good. I could do like the first 4 hours, and then somebody could jump on. Maybe Mark. Mark will take over for 2 hours. I'm gonna go for lunch, and I'm gonna come back, and I'm gonna do another 6 hours, and then maybe OC
And
takes
people
over
just
for an
hop
hour.
in or out, right? You can have moderators that.
Yeah.
I mean, you have so many people on
Yeah, it
that
could be
help
an
you out.
assisted 24 hours. Yeah. Could be
Yeah.
fun.
Eddie could take the European leg of the tour.
Exactly. Hey, Eddie has been trying to level up his uh like presence on the live stream statistics. So he's been on on a lot of streams lately.
I need to get up. I need to get higher on that Excel chart.
Casey Jones, Brooklyn, $2 super chat, 24-hour stream. Don't be lazy. All right, all right. Just calm down. Okay, I'll do it. For you, Casey. Whatever you want. He loves. Yeah. By the way, is Rolex Hulk an investment watch? Asks Casey Jones, Brooklyn. Good question. Good question. Is it? It's not. It's not. It's a watch that's definitely going to hold a lot of value, even in the into the future. It's going to hold. Maybe it's not its full retail. Maybe it's going to start going below retail. Remember, Hulk used to go for 4,000. It was worthless. So who's to say it can't be there one day? Because people might just move on to newer, better stuff. Like Hulk is a great watch, but if Rolex releases something better that replaces Hulk, maybe I'll be swayed. I don't know. So yeah, Hulk, unfortunately, no. But I love Hulk. What's your favorite watch to wear right now, Cars?
Oh, so I don't know if I show this one. It's not an
Ooh.
unboxing.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh,
this is my display. So I
Vacheron.
got this on the titanium.
Oh,
Ooh.
Yeah, swapped it
oh,
out.
that's
So they
so
made
sweet. And the
because
glass.
yeah, the original Everest, they didn't release this
Yeah.
on a titanium bracelet. It was only on that
Mhm.
that
Rubber.
cloth strap. But they finally hooked me up.
Whoa, with the titanium bracelet.
Yeah,
Oh, that's
Oh,
cool.
shoot,
yeah. I mean, it just
dude.
changes the overall personality.
Oh my god. Man, I mean that watch was amazing on that sailcloth and the rubber, but like, yeah, you gotta go with the titanium. It's a Vacheron.
The bracelet looks a lot better. I like the
Yeah,
bracelet.
Holy
I agree,
shit.
Eddie. Yeah, and it's so light, and it's like one of those. So I've been wearing this fairly often.
Yeah.
Like, and I know some folks aren't a big fan of titanium. For me, it's just so comfortable. You don't even remember.
Oh yeah. When
But
you go, when you were, dude, you should have wore that watch to climb that mountain in Hawaii when you went
yeah,
volcano
no,
thing.
I definitely should have. Yeah,
Yes, yes, yes. Because you're going uphill and you want something that's light.
Lightweight.
Eddie, you're freaking laughing. You're laughing. But try wearing Explorer 2 on a 20-mile hike. Your
What's the
arm is
saying?
gonna want to fall off.
It's the saying's ounces equals pounds and pounds equal pain.
Exactly.
oh man, there was this mountain I went with Mrs. Cars and the kids. The kids were zipping up. Holy shit! Like they were just. Man, what was the name of this mountain in Hawaii, Oahu? You definitely should do it, Tim, if you're ever in Hawaii. I was
Mm.
fucking dying. So apparently, it was an old military, I guess, Overwatch, right? So
Mhm.
in Hawaii during World War II, they had all these
Yeah.
um, installations. Try and find it, but oh my god, that it was just brutal. Cocoa Head, the Cocoa Head hiking trail.
Is that the one
So
that's
can you pull
south,
that
or is
up?
that the very tall one, the Stairway to Heaven?
It's just, yeah. Well, no,
Stairway
Stairway to
to
Heaven. I
Heaven.
think that's shut down now because there were
Yeah.
too many deaths, right?
Oh
But
shit,
can you Google
deaths?
Cocoa Head? Yeah, people are
What?
dying. They're falling.
From
Um,
what? Like falling?
yeah.
Yeah. Because it'd be rainy and wet, and people would slip, and it's right on the ridge. It's on the spine of the mountain.
Ooh,
So
that's brutal.
Google Cocoa Head,
Let's see.
Tim, if you don't mind.
By the way, this is like a German, I think, beer holding competition. See, it, this is what like you're gonna start feeling like wearing an Explorer 2 at the end of the day, because it really wears you out. Okay, Cocoa Head.
No, KO.
Oh.
Yep, in Oahu. I mean, the views are amazing, but it's basically they have a train track that goes to the top of the mountain
Huh.
to basically
Oh.
shuttle people and the supplies up and down. Most of
Oh.
these tracks, and it's
Yeah.
literally I forget how many steps it is. It's just a long nonstop, but it's vertical. Like
Oh.
this video doesn't really show how
Yeah.
steep it is.
Right. Yeah, no video you can't because but every step is like a step,
Dude,
like
I
a
am
big
so out of
step, or is
shape,
it like two steps?
man. I was like 30 steps in. I was like, holy shit, how many more steps?
It's like a million steps here. What? The people sitting on the side taking
Oh my god,
breaks.
it's like, dude, if you so it's
Yeah,
a one, it's a little
you
over
should have wore
1,000
Platone
Like a
steps.
on this.
stair
You should have
simulator.
wore Platone on this thing. What watch did you? Oh, you wore the G Shock, right?
Yeah, G Shock. Yeah, I wish
Would
I
have been
didn't bring my
lucky.
Everest to Hawaii for the trip. Man,
Yeah,
it would have been perfect for this.
yeah, yeah. That would have been exactly. Yeah, the titanium weighs nothing. You're lucky you didn't wear the Sea Dweller because you had the Sea Dweller with you at that time.
Dude, so I think you saw my gram. Tiger shark
Yeah.
tried to fucking bite my hand.
Oh
There's
Are you
yeah,
video.
serious?
Rolex, man. Even fish want Rolex.
Rolex, yeah, there's
The gray
video.
market is so hot. Even the sharks. And remember,
Tiger
sharks
shark.
don't bite sharks.
So you do the cage diving right off Oahu, and literally a tiger shark. And I was recording the video. It came out, and literally you see me just freaking out, like screaming underwater.
Oh my God, Cars, you can't make this up. Literal sharks
Wow.
want your watches, not just gray market sharks. It's
The gray market, because sharks don't bite sharks.
exactly, because you're a collector. The shark, literal shark, saw that you were a watch collector and wanted to attack you. I mean, this is unbelievable. Yo, roommate, look at this trail. Look at this.
But
Oh
you know
man,
what's
they should have had some obstacles where you can fall to your death here as well.
But you know what's crazy about also these trails is like
Yeah.
going down, like it's
Yeah.
obviously not as exerting,
Yeah.
but you're also worried about slipping.
Oh,
But there were
because
guys,
the wood, when this wood is wet or when the steel is wet, you step on that.
but there's also gaps, right? And there's
Yeah.
as you go up, there are gaps where there's a fall if you slip through the tracks. You can actually slip through to
Oh, so
yeah.
like sometimes you have to walk on the planks.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can
Wait,
walk in between the planks, like here.
Well, mainly
Oh,
you
here you
walk
have to.
on
They
the
have to
plank.
climb. What is going on? It's vertical.
There are parts that are somewhat vertical, like very steep. But man, there were guys like this, there are guys like that
Yeah,
that are just zipping up and down. So there was one guy,
the
like
professional.
we got to
Yeah.
the like we are starting to come down. He did it twice, and he beat us. Like he literally went up twice during our one time.
A stairway to heaven is actually to hell.
I'm not
Dude,
gonna
this would be
lie.
a cool
Going
live
down
stream,
that
dude.
seems really dangerous. If you
That's not
slip
an
and just
actual
start
train. An
falling.
actual train cannot ride there, right? That's just a
No, it's
pretend
from
train.
World War II. So when we first
Oh,
arrived in the early morning, there was a
yeah.
chopper that was airlifting guy out. He broke his leg.
Oh, on one of those planks.
Yeah, all the way up high. So they actually had to chopper him out.
What happened to him? How did he break it?
No idea. I don't know. I didn't get the backstory.
Oh,
Wait, cars.
Yeah.
If you sit on one of those, what's it called, tracks,
Yeah.
do you think you could slide all the way down?
No. You can't. That'd be cool though, man. Imagine if there was a slide, you can go all the way down. That'd be awesome.
do they have one of those carts that you can pump and it kind of goes along the track? Like
No,
you're pumping? No.
they didn't have that.
No, in the cartoons, there always be like tracks where,
Like Bugs
where
Bunny. I don't know, they
yeah.
had, like all of those old. Yeah.
Imagine if there was one of those carts. Everybody's walking, and we're just pumping, pump this cart. Let's get up there.
Yeah, but
Man.
crazy views. Oh, beautiful though.
Wow,
Hanging up there.
Oh,
looks
it's so
good.
nice.
Yeah, what a sunset.
Nice.
Oh my
nice
God, it's probably
sunrise.
so dangerous to go there at night.
I
Wow.
don't know how you do this at night, dude. That's
So before this, was there an actual track, like an actual cart that was going
Yeah.
up there? What?
Yeah. So I said, so if you look at the
How?
video towards the
Was
end
it
at the
pulled
top,
by cable?
I don't know. I have no idea. But
Ridiculous. Okay. Huh.
but there, if you look at the top, there is a bunker.
Hmm.
And they used to have cannons that overlook the bay. So if you look at the that's a bunker.
Wow. Wow, there's a military installation up there. That's insane.
Yeah, that's a bunker. That's it. And there's like these
Wow.
slits where they used to have, I believe, the cannons looking out.
Yeah, what the
Mhm.
hell can they do from here? It's so far away. Like, I don't get it. Like, if Japan was gonna invade, what are they gonna do from here? I mean, it's so far. How can you aim even? It's pretty rough. Casey Jones, Brooklyn. I should do this hike one day instead of sitting on my couch watching Tim. I know, right? He lives there. Man, if you lived it, you should be hiking the thing daily. You know how kind of a good shape you could be in. If you do that every day, how long did it take you to get up there, Cars?
I don't even want to say it's so embarrassing. It was bad. I think it was almost their time by the time we started. Like I think 7:30 in the morning.
Oh
It was like, yeah, no, it took us. I think it took us a long time. Yeah,
man, because this video, this video is 4 minutes and 9 seconds. I thought maybe they speed it up like at 3 times the speed.
hold on. I think there's a
No,
record. Let me see what the
oh, there's a
record.
record.
Yeah, the record
Oh my
time.
god!
Oh, so 8 minutes 42 seconds
Wow,
is
eight
the record.
minutes. You have to be flying.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
That's crazy. That means 4 minutes up and down. But I'm telling you, the people that were
up
zipping
and
down, they were
wait,
just like
up
just
and down.
yeah.
9 minutes.
So round trip is 1 mile.
Yeah.
For most people, they say it should take between 30 minutes to an hour. That's the average.
Wow.
But the fastest they have on record is 8 minute 42. But I'm telling you, the zipping down, there were guys that were just literally
Yeah.
just went right down. Like
Rest in peace, please.
Like that, right?
yeah.
Like it's
It's just
nothing.
like literally, they were just sprinting. There was a full-on sprint all the way
Wow.
down. And the guy was just, it's like, what's that? What they call Parker? Like when
Yeah.
you're doing off the walls and shit. Like the guy was just literally,
Oh.
that guy must have been
Wow.
on speed or he had an 8 ball or something, man.
Is there a
Like, what the hell? My wife and I were just looking at each other like, what the fuck is that? We're sitting on the side. Yeah.
Oh. Did you see anyone with nice watches climbing this thing?
No, dude,
No.
man, I was so focused on not dying.
Yeah.
That's me flipping, falling off the mountain. I couldn't give a shit about my watch at that point. Just want to make it down in one piece. Yeah. So to be honest, I'll tell you guys. I mean, I don't give a shit. So it took me about roughly 2 hours to go up and down.
Wow.
Yeah. Like it was ridiculous. I felt so pathetic after. And then what did we do? We go out and have like a Loco Moco extra gravy.
Oh no.
We feel like we earned it.
Yeah, man. The people who do this thing, that's like they're doing it professionally for fun. Jeez.
Have you been to Hawaii, Tim?
No, never, not yet, not yet.
Yeah, you got to do it, man. There's so many nice hiking trails there as well.
Yeah, I know. There's actually a really long through hike of the entire Hawaii. I think it takes like 30 days. That's kind of what I want to do. I got some things that I'm doing. One, I think in 3 years I'm gonna start my hiking journey. I'm gonna pivot the channel.
Why 3 years?
It's just I got things that I want to build here. I wanna write a book on watches. I want to make a wristwatch, something like I want to do a few things before I leave this genre.
Ebook or physical?
Yeah, what?
Ebook or physical book?
Both. Why not both?
Okay.
Yeah. You want to be in it?
No.
Okay. It's about watches. It's gonna be about watch collecting, like how to collect watches, and it's advice from 50 collectors. I'm just gonna get the people from the community.
We need you to write your own 500 word, 5,000 word piece.
But it's actually brilliant because it's like it's good advice because we've got some people who've been collecting for a very long time.
Oh, Tim, you could also have another book about like sort of like letters to Tim about every panel member's experience in the community, so you can do minimal effort, maximum books.
Oh, that would be amazing.
You outsource all the writing to your panel members.
Hey, write an essay on me. Oh, they're gonna hate me. They're gonna hate me after this. David Carlin, Timmy would need a few days and a tent. There you go. Cards, turn on your jets, pack. I don't get it.
The packs, yeah, I wish. And I swapped the strap on this bad boy.
Oh,
that's your 1921?
That's the
1921. So I swooped it. Oh, it's hard to tell in the color. It's a purple.
That's the new strap, right?
Yeah.
So it's got the purple, but with now with the same platinum.
So that's the thing. It was an oversight. I should have had it.
Out? No,
they're gonna do a platinum strap for me. It was an oversight on their part.
Oh,
What, the thread, or what are you talking about?
Yeah,
they
the
screwed
thread.
up the thread. What kind
Oh
of
my
thread
god.
is it then? If it's not platinum,
So it's
looks
a
platinum.
genre. It's a genre. So
I knew it was a John Rousseau.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a nice strap, but yeah, it should have had the platinum stitching. Oh, here you can see a little bit of the purple.
I thought it
Yeah.
was. I thought it was.
No,
It
it's just
looks like from here because we need
Is it
a
just white
close-up.
stitching then?
yeah. It's just a
What's
generic. I mean, it still looks
but
okay.
you asked them for do they even have? Is that even an
No, I
option?
just assumed that they were going to do it because for the platine they usually do the platinum
Mm-hmm.
strap for it, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's a nice one. Is that also
I
a
know,
Wow,
platinum dial,
I
or is
know this
that
is
dude.
a classic?
Vacheron friendly crowd, so sorry guys, you're gonna have to put up a little Vacheron today.
Whoa, that is just so insane.
Look at
That's why I
those
said
fine
in
indices.
my holy trinity, in my perfect collection, I would have one of those. That would be my Vacheron.
Yeah, I
That's
like
the
the
best
19.
Vacheron.
Yeah, like I know folks are gravitated overseas. I think the 21 is just so
No,
it's
no, no,
very
no.
off the beaten path. I mean, despite
For steel sports, they should get the Royal Oak,
yeah.
and then Paddock get the Aquanaut, or the 570, or the Perpetual Chrono, but those are too expensive. Jean Rousseau straps are let's see. Jean Rousseau straps taking 8 to 12 weeks to arrive. Ordered 2 this year. And what the fuck do they need a quarter of a year to ship a watch strap? I mean, they're custom made. He's got back
It's
order.
back ordered.
Yeah, they're each made custom, and that's
All I know is that once
yeah.
Sean started mentioning Jean Rousseau on the stream, the lead times just went from 4 weeks to 8 weeks, I guess.
Oh, yeah.
You
See,
need a discount code, Tim.
where would Eddie be without his daddy's money?
I'd still be in an apartment with 2 roommates. Not changing.
Lord
Hey,
Flag.
if you got it, man. I wish my dad had money.
Yeah. It's maybe not. Maybe not. Money's good, but sometimes money's not so good. Look at Anthony Fair. He wanted money, and look what happened.
No.
Disaster. It's a good idea, Tim, to write a forward and compile pay them nothing, reap the reap the hundreds. Oh, thank you, Lord. I mean, hey, listen, if they want to do that, we can do that kind of a collab. Kino Proud of Car is such a great panelist. Timmy, I love hearing his take on things.
Hey,
Hey,
man,
listen,
you know.
let's get his take. Let's get this other character on here. Hey,
Speaking of
OC.
great panelists,
Yeah, OC's on. All right, guys, I'm out. I'll see you.
Oh, yeah,
I'm out.
see ya.
Hey, I'll be right back and grab a drink.
yeah. OC.
What's up,
OC,
guys?
how you doing? How you doing?
Doing
Where's
good.
my water? Oh, here. How you
Blistering
doing?
hot today. Blistering hot.
Oh, yeah, I know. I feel so tired. I spent the whole day making the mug art. Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful art.
Can't wait to see it.
Are you? Do you really can't wait to see it? Do you
Yeah,
really, or are you just saying that to make me
no,
feel
I'm not
good?
saying. I intentionally did not submit my photo because I didn't want to be on the mug this time. I wanted to leave plenty of space for everybody else. Because listen,
Nobody said-
my forehead takes up like 25% of the entire mug. So, wanted to be respectful. More
Oh,
room for
okay.
other people.
Okay.
Hey, what's up, OC?
What's up, cars? Nice. Yeah, I saw you were at
Can you
that
show
Omega event.
the Omega?
Yeah,
watch?
baby.
Cool.
Yo, tell us about the Omega meetup because you actually handled the watches in person. We've been waiting for these. I haven't seen the Plo Prof. I haven't seen anything. Well, no. Let's see the Seamaster. Haven't seen the Heritage one. Did we see the Heritage or see? I forgot.
Yeah, so this was a pop-up in San Diego. So one of my friends, Sean, so he's the founder of a non-for-profit called Pure. So he has a very close relationship with the South Coast Plaza boutiques, Omega being one of them. And they curated a small little event. But these were the first time I actually saw these in person. I would say out of all three, I thought I would have gone for the ultra deep, and all these were
Yeah.
available. The only one that
Uh,
was not available was the prof. That one was already,
Pro Prof wasn't for sale.
no, that was
Oh.
already spoken for. So apparently they said, yeah, those are pretty hard to come by. I guess manufacturing wise because of the case.
Mhm.
But that was pretty baller though. I mean, it's just so different.
Yeah.
But the dials though in the light, they look pretty nice. Like the when you see it inside versus out, like in natural light, it
Yeah.
has like this fume. It definitely has a gleam to it, very
Are
different.
they
than-
ceramic? They're made of ceramic, or what the hell are they made out of?
I don't think so. Oh, you mean the
Because they
bezel?
got this metallic sheen to it.
It's
The
brass.
bezel
The
or the
dials?
dial?
Yeah, on the Seamaster, because I haven't seen this one in natural sunlight. I only seen it inside the boutique, and they had the worst lighting.
Yeah,
But this one, it's got metallic sheen to it, right? Like there's almost like they
yeah,
mixed some type of metal in the ceramic. It's not just your regular clear ceramic like they used to do.
yeah. I mean, it definitely has a sheen. I would say out of all of them, because
Mhm.
I was thinking maybe I would get the ultra deep, but man, that is so thick. Holy shit! I mean, it is really, really thick, right? So I have the deep sea, and these thick dive watches. I mean, it's okay when you're going diving, right? It's not as big of an issue with your wetsuit or if you're just out in the water.
Hmm.
But like at least I could still rock the deep sea when I'm out and about. But the ultra deep was just ridiculous. It's very similar to the Rolex.
Yeah.
What's the one that is theirs? The ultra deep as well, or
Oh, deep sea challenge.
the deep sea challenge? Yeah, I mean, that's the titanium, right? I think that was a titanium, the deep sea. And I've seen that one. That is just way too big.
That's a cool watch. Oh my gosh, I'd buy that watch.
It's
kidding?
so obnoxious, Eddie,
The
in person.
biggest Rolex ever made. This way, everyone can see it from across the street.
Dude, it's ridiculous.
It's just ridiculous. Yeah, there was one guy that showed up at one of the events here. He was like, he looked like such a knob wearing that.
Ah!
Like,
Millimeter
and
watch.
there was a couple of watch dealers like, yeah, that guy's just.
Oh, that's so crazy. Hey, you guys want to see a really cool watch that a viewer of ours got? Because I saw his on in the chat, and I
Ooh.
promised to bring it up. I promised him to bring it up like 2 months ago,
That's a cool
but
piece.
I haven't found the right time. Look at this, guys. You know what this is? This is Patek Philippe Calatrava.
6119.
Yes,
Hobnail.
yes, 6119. Look at the hands. They're hollowed out like a sports strap. Like there's those straps with the perforated, like leather perforated. They're perforated hands. Okay. And with the most beautiful, like usually these Patek Philippe enamel, they're usually really lame. They show a picture of a bird or a flower. They're really like dumb. But this is so classy. I mean,
This stuff's
a race,
expensive.
a Grand Prix. What? It's stunning.
Yeah, I bet you in person, like these. Wait, is it an enamel dial? You said
This is so
Yeah.
yeah. It's a Close-in-A. It's a Close-in-A dial.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's cool. Look at
enamel
that.
with
You can even see there.
the
Oh.
gold. Yeah, look at the reflections at this angle. It's so
Yeah.
insane. Phew, watches are not investment. I mean, this
but
watch is.
I don't even characterize as an investment. I mean, it's just
No,
a work
I'm
of
joking.
art
I'm
that you
joking. But this is
personally.
art.
Yeah, that's art at that level, right?
It's so impressive.
Is that a piece unique? Do you know? Is it
I
101?
think so. Let me see.
Well, this
He,
was featured on the
Huh?
main page of Patek.
Did they commission? Did he commission this? He or she, or?
Well, we'll see. Maybe he's gonna tell us. But just a second. I got another picture I want to show you. What's going on with the sound? Did Marcelo join?
Here, Tim, check out the
What
link.
the hell happened? What?
I just sent the link in the private chat. You can.
Link in the private chat. So this is the case back. Look at that. How sexy.
Oh, it is a piece unique.
It's a piece unique. Shit.
Yeah, is this a GPHG submission or something?
Look at that.
I don't know.
What-
Artists that work.
Was
Oh
it
my-
commissioned by someone, or was it Patek from their like house of horology that they just made it for?
Let's see. Russell said something here. Says Tim, the hands are to match the steering wheel design of old steering wheels. 10 pieces. There you go. So it's not piece unique. It's 10 pieces. Is each piece has different car like number? Like this is number 2. Is there number 3, number 4?
Oh, that'd be cool.
Oh, it would be so cool. I don't think they did it though.
They missed out. They missed out, Tim. They should have consulted you.
They
Tim
should
Wright
have
LLC
consulted me.
consulting.
I'm the look. I should be the premier consultant. Seriously, these brands
Dude.
shouldn't be.
You think Omega is sharp? Look at those hands, man. You cut
Yeah.
yourself on those suckers.
They look like daggers, like some
Lightweight
so
daggers.
cool. Look at this
That's
perforated.
pretty dope.
Like those hands are skeletonized. They don't want to be impeded by like air, like more aerodynamic. This is like it's so funny because you know how like watchmakers want to compensate for effects of gravity, right? So imagine if Patek Philippe was trying to make hands that would make it easier to go through air,
Like the tourbillon.
more aerodynamic.
You know how practical the tourbillon is, right? In terms of
Yeah, I know.
counteracting gravity.
Yeah, it's no different. But in 100 years, there is you can compensate for variation. Oh.
I've got two issues with it. Two issues. First of all, I think listen, this is OCD, but I think because there aren't indices, the hands look artificially short, right? Because it's just an artwork dial where it's just all artwork. There's no batons, there's no numerals, there's no nothing. So the hands look a little shrimpy. And I understand like not wanting to make them so big that they cover up the artwork, but they're still too short.
Well, I think that was the point, not to cover up the art.
I don't think it was the point. I don't think they thought about it. I just thought they used the same hands and drilled out some holes and polished them.
I think you're wrong.
And then the second thing is, I wish they would have used a different case for this. I don't like the double hobnail, very modern 6119 case. I think it takes away from the artwork. Actually, I would prefer to see like a smooth or simpler bezel on this one, so your eyes are really drawn to the dial and not to. I think they compete with each other.
They should have had the same design of the steering wheel in the bezel. Is that what you're saying? That would be too cheesy. That would be so cheesy.
I think it could have been smooth. It could have been a smooth bezel.
It would be cheesy.
Wait,
man.
so does somebody own this piece in the community?
Yeah. Russell.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's a mega freaking collector. You know.
So he probably has a 5990R then, right? If you own this piece.
Yeah, 5990. Yeah, he's got the 5711 with the green dial and baguette bezel.
Oh fuck!
Yeah,
it's a nice watch.
It's a good one. Yeah,
it's an okay watch.
Snooze Fest watches. Tim, why did OC attack your third biggest donor the other day, the Big Meech? OC, why the fuck did you attack the Big Meech? Do you want to apologize to the Big Meech?
No, fuck
he owes
that.
He owes you an apology.
No, you owe him an apology. Come on, man. Just
He
apologize
owes
to the Big Meech.
he owes you an apology.
Meech, these people are not unpaid. I can't control them.
Listen, if he doesn't want to apologize for funding the hate streams, then that's on him.
I thought he was done with the streams. I remember him saying that on one of your streams, like he was done.
And by the way, he was so drunk last night that even Lord threw him off the panel. He was completely belligerent.
Oh shit! Speaking of, I met Lord.
I
met him at one of the events.
You met Lord?
Yeah,
That's
Lord.
cool.
Oh my god,
I met him. Yeah,
that's funny.
It was Eric when Eric Wynn was in town. We actually all had dinner together with Fred Savage. So Fred Savage, the guy from Wonder Years, we're definitely dating ourselves. OC, nobody else knows who I'm talking about. But he's a big watch collector. He hosted a little dinner at his place for Eric Wynn, and somebody tapped my shoulder. It was Lord. I was like, holy shit. How you been, man?
How does Lord know them?
I have no idea.
Lord knows Eric wins. Lord knows Eric wins.
Oh, okay, that might have been it. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it was pleasant, very pleasant guy. Like it was like
Eric.
something. Yeah, I remember he was on the streams way back when.
Yeah, I had Eric on the stream during the antique show because the Miami antique show. He's there at every antique show. So actually, I'm gonna be there again this January.
Yeah, Eric is he's a class act though.
Yeah.
Really,
Oh.
really nice guy.
Yeah, he's a really good source of vintage watches. Like if you don't know what the hell you're doing and you want to buy a vintage watch from someone,
if you're looking for vintage, Daytonas in particular, that guy's the guy to go to.
That's it. Snooze Fest watches. Tim, poll suggestion: would anyone notice if OC was never again on your stream? Okay, let's make a poll.
Wait. Spicy chat.
Oh, by the way, 100 people voted for 1,000th episode to be a 24-hour stream. So there you go.
By the way, let me just say that Snooze Fest Watches created his account today, so I can guarantee.
I like Snooze Fest Watches. He's been.
You can't like him because
he's telling.
It's a brand new account.
Some facts. He's been.
It's Meech
on the money.
Meech created a troll account.
No.
Today.
This guy. No. It's not Meech. I know Meech when I see him. This guy. I try.
Apologize,
this guy.
Meech. Apologize for what you
did. Why can't you let new characters into the show, OC?
It's a brand new account just created today. It's a troll account.
People get into watches. There's a new collector just into collector, watch, and you're trying to
let him listen. Snooze Monster, whatever his name is, Snooze Fest. Super chat. You fuck.
I support Snooze. I support Snooze Fest watches. That's my.
I support Snooze Fest if he super chats. If he doesn't, get fucked.
OC is triggered, man. Whoever the Snooze Fest watches is, he knows how to trigger OC. Tim, Snooze Fest watches. Tim, I have to keep creating accounts because you keep banning me.
Meech was never banned.
I didn't ban you. Banned. No, whoa. Who's banning Snooze Fest watches? Whoa.
You say Meech was never banned. He's just making that up.
No one. Hold on a second. I'm gonna go check. Guys. I'm gonna check if who's banned. I'm unbanning everybody. What is this?
Unban all the trolls. Let them
what
run
is
free.
Going on? Why is there so many people banned? Like, it's just unbelievable, guys. Anyways, what were we talking about?
And by the way, Russell said this isn't exactly the 6119 case. Fair enough, but I was just making a comment on the double hobnail bezel. Listen, I support people who buy this watch and love it. It's a beautiful watch, but I was just throwing in my little 2 cents about the. That's what I notice when I look at it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, listen, this is a pretty interesting watch. I think if you're talking about watch art, this is where like really classy art. Oh my god, Jesus,
that shit looks expensive.
With watches, yeah, this is not going to be cheap. Look, these are not cheap, but I think this is like on the next level.
Dude, if he showed up at the car meetup today, so I went to the Piers Museum. They had a Porsche anniversary meeting.
Oh yeah. What's going on with
guys
Porsche?
That are cars? A lot of them are into watches, man. He would win the elevator flex with that piece. I bust on my 1921 Russell. I'm like, all right, that's cool. Good.
Was there any? What was the most seen watch at the meetup?
Yeah, I mean, it's just saying, what would you expect, right? A lot of
RMs,
APs, bunch of RMs. But you know what? I will say one thing I'm noticing, and this would be really curious. Like you guys put up a spreadsheet around what guys that own cars and what watches they have. You definitely see a pattern. Like the Porsche guys, the Ferraris, the Lambos, the Aston Martins. They had some really nice, actually, Astons as well. But and you see what's on their wrist. There's definitely a correlation there. Yeah. Kind of funny.
Interesting. Yeah, because like certain people are attracted to certain kind of brands, certain kind of watch. It's the cool thing about all this freaking variety.
I
And
did not see Anthony there. I was maybe
mm,
expecting to see him.
Oh no.
oh no, I think he might have had like some kind of a court appearance, right? OC, like lately or something.
I don't think so.
No, oh, hmm. But yeah, Timepiece Gentleman is back. He's on Instagram. It's a disaster. It's a serious disaster. But by the way, Cars, did you see the interview I had with these two guys, Mike and Josh? Mike and
Man, I
Josh.
missed it. I was driving back. Dude, man, it took me 4 hours to come
Oh,
back to San Diego. So
oh
4
no.
freaking hours. Yeah. No, I didn't catch it. Who are they?
Mike and Josh, they're like from Dallas or somewhere from
Are they
Texas, right?
dealers? What are they?
Yeah, they're like gray market dealers. They kind of followed in the footsteps of Anthony by creating a little bit of a show as their apparently they come from real estate. They were doing real estate, but they
So
added
why'd
watches
you have them on the show? What was the did it have
because
with TPG?
because when I had to fight with the TPG, I mentioned certain things, certain rules that gray market dealers should have when they take watches in on consignment, and everyone freaked out. The gray market, some of our friends who, within our space, they really didn't like it, and some people kind of agreed with us, like Federico. Federico said he doesn't like consignment at all because it's a bad idea for the buyer and for the seller. Um, but yeah, these guys they said they came in with some really interesting rules on how they're going to be more transparent in buying and selling watches through consignment. Yeah. So we're just talking about how can the gray market be saved or is it over? But
Yeah.
then but then Rolex bought Booker, and now I think it's like there's no way. There's no way these guys. There's no money. It's just margins to operate legitimate business. It's just so small. It. You need to have a big like operation, or you're not gonna be able to survive in watches. I think anymore. I don't know. But yeah. Uh, so what you been looking to get next? Have you considered any vintage watches? Because like you just mentioned that
Yeah, I definitely
you
have
talked
a
to
yeah. So
yeah.
Erica has an eye out for a piece, definitely. Yeah, and I
Ooh.
trust Eric. Uh, I've had a few friends that have bought from him, so I think he's
Uh-huh.
the deal. The challenge though is getting full set box and papers because a lot, well, at least particularly with some of these pieces, they don't come with box and
Yeah.
papers even though they're running properly. But yeah, I got
Mm.
one in
Steel 222.
mind.
No. Okay.
Yeah. Still 222. Oh
I
my
just guessed. It
god.
was just a guess.
That was a
Threw it
really
out
good
there.
guess. You saw who was it? There was someone wearing was it Tom
Brad
Brady or
Pitt.
something?
Brad Pitt.
Oh, Brad
Brad
Pitt.
Pitt.
That's right.
Yeah, he actually that came from. So I was speaking to the guys that supplied him the piece.
Oh.
Yeah, it's legit 222 stainless steel, and they did a custom spec for him. It was from the Vacheron archives. They pulled one out for him.
What?
Yeah.
See, that'd be perfect for cars because he beats the hell out of his gold one. He loves it as a daily, right? So he would really have a good time with the steel one.
It's pretty. Yeah, my watches
Yeah.
are pretty fiked, scratch wise. That's all right.
Yeah.
As long as I keep Tim away from them, I have no issues.
At least
with
they'll be scratched,
is
but at least
my
they'll
job?
work.
Yeah, they still work. They're just scratched up, but yeah.
I don't understand. Actually, I think if we showed that video to Paddock, it's literally on video.
When you
It
admitted you broke it, when you
well,
literally
no, no,
admitted
no,
you
no, no.
broke it.
But also, I mean, I also looked at which buttons I pressed and the combination of buttons, and I haven't done anything that was out of ordinary or not the way the watch should have been operated. So actually, I think with that video, we could have had a case to get it for free. Because think about it, like if you're using a watch correctly and it's on video and it just breaks, shouldn't the company kind
So
of?
I owned that piece literally for
Yeah,
close to 5 years, no
yeah,
issues.
yeah.
The one time you run the chrono, it breaks.
It's just it's a coincidence. Cars,
Yeah, it's just
just a coincidence.
It's a and actually I ran it twice. I think I ran it one time and it worked. And then when I tried to run it again, it didn't work. And I was like, "Huh?"
By pressing the reset button repeatedly, pusher, boop, 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 over and over and over.
It's
again.
actually a flyback. It doesn't matter.
Yeah,
It wouldn't matter.
Now. Perfect. No, it's perfect now. I mean, no issues. You're not going anywhere near my pieces in Vegas.
Yeah, I
have a bodyguard specifically to keep you from thumb swiping or touching or handling.
I stopped like playing with functions on other people's watches after that. I was like, nah, you know what? I'll just set the time. If somebody gives me a watch to take a picture of, I'll just screw up the time. But I'm not going to be changing dates or anything else. That's it.
Tim's time in Vegas is going to be one arm tied behind his back and the other arm with a Rolex silk glove on his hand at all times.
Speaking of which, let's see how many days we got left. I got a little countdown meter.
Snooze Fest watches. Tim, a paddock isn't a bicycle lock. Thank you.
61 days.
61? Oh, 61. What? By the way, I thought it was July 27th. It's August. Guys, it's like August 27th. What is happening?
Yeah. I literally, like 15 minutes ago before I jumped on the stream, I put a hold on my airline tickets to LA and then to Vegas. So I'm flying into Orange County. So here's what we're doing. We're doing the Friday cocktail reception at Watch Time New York on Friday the 20th. Then we're doing a dinner on Friday the 20th. And then we're doing Watch Time on the 21st, 22nd. Then on the 23rd, I'm flying to Orange County.
What?
Yep. This is going to be an insane schedule. I'm flying to Orange County, spend time with my mom.
You're a psycho.
And then I'm going up 2 days later to see Sean, to see Cars for 2 days. And then we may or may not do. I'm doing the Cannonball Run with Sean. I think Cars is going to fly up there. But then I arrive the morning of the 27th in Las Vegas. I stay the 27th, 28th, 29th, and 30th, and then I leave the 31st and I fly back to New York. It's going to be a crazy.
Do you know what pieces you're bringing to Vegas? You have
oh gosh,
everything. He's going to bring.
I'm hoping by then that I'll get the call for like the one and done.
Something finally good. Are you gonna get it? Finally, you're gonna get a good watch. You'll see.
Yeah, finally a good one. They're saying this one's going to be a good one, and so I don't know if it's going to be before then or after. So I might just bring one piece and that'll be it, or you never know. I might bring three. Listen, when Carr shows up to the lunch table and he drops a 5 watch roll with like $1.8 million worth of watches there, and then everyone else throws their $200,000 watch.
Some nice pieces, man. No, man, that dinner we had some really sick ass pieces. It was cool.
Yeah, we did. It was amazing.
We need more watches. I thought last time. Look, Cars, you inspired, I think, a lot of people. This is why OC is like saying like he's not gonna just show up with one watch and that's it. I mean, we're doing a watch meetup. We need heavy hitters, as many as possible, as many as you can bring, as many as you feel comfortable.
So last time I met with Boston. He was here, I think, a couple of weeks ago in LA. Mm-hmm. We caught up with Sean. So we went out for drinks, and I just wore a watch I thought he'd be interested in. Yeah, it was the FPJ because he's heavily now getting into the brand.
Oh yeah,
and he has a little backpack whipping one hitter after another at the back. I'm like, dude, I did not come.
You got a little bit of taste of your own medicine.
Seriously, I was like, holy shit. I literally brought a knife to a gunfight. He's like, and Cars, I got this one and this one. I'm like,
he's following it. He's all in a drawstring backpack. He's following in my footsteps.
He's like rocking his pack. Yeah. Oh, but Boston, he's a classy guy. He got a nice little gift for Mrs. Cars, myself. I mean, the nicest guy. Yeah, it's the funny
Yeah.
thing about some of these folks that are on the streams.
Yeah.
Although on the stream, he's not that spicy either, though. I gotta say, right? That's
Yeah.
not the
No.
spreadsheets.
People's reactions to him are spicy because he's always talking. He's all super knowledgeable about what watches are worth and what watches are available and how to get them. And people who don't want to put in the time and the energy to actually build relationships with dealers
So
take
perfect.
umbrage.
Perfect. Yeah.
No, really nice
His
guy.
approach.
But I will say, I've and I like Boston. Obviously, I mean, you guys know Boston knows. But somebody called him the bragging calculator. That was his nickname. I was like, "Ah, come on."
He's got bragging calculator. One of his nicknames is Boasting Investor.
The boasting investor.
The boasting investor. So
yeah, that was cool, man. He brought some serious pieces. That was cool. The Daytonas were really nice. The big red, the big eye, so pristine. Yeah. I did he is that a full set? I don't know if Boston's in the chat. That big red, if that was a full set. Where did you get that?
Yeah, it is. He got that from a family that was privately owned. And he just sourced another watch, not from the exact same family, but the same person that connected him with that family also got him another piece. It was a 36 millimeter yellow gold date with diamond indices. He just unboxed it yesterday. He literally came on the stream, showed us a box, opened it, and that's it. And that's it. 3 seconds.
Oh, he unboxed another piece?
Yeah.
Yesterday. That was yesterday,
just
right?
Out of the blue. Just a date, yellow gold diamond hour markers. Right after Diego got a gold date.
Yeah, no, that's a nice
the same
piece.
one for Dad. Yeah.
Yeah, my dad. Yeah, he has it. That's his like pride and joy. Like, poor immigrant coming from overseas. He got his first gold Rolex. He still has it. It's beautiful. I mean, he wore the shit out of it. I don't think it's in as good shape, I think, as Diego's, but
no, Diego's is like unworn, like nobody ever like breathed on it. So
how much
good.
was that? Did he say how much he paid for it?
I don't remember. No,
I don't remember.
Hey, Brian.
Brian.
Hey,
Brian.
It's been crazy here, man. Just crazy all weekend. It's still crazy. It's gonna be crazy. All ends when we get Welcome to the Jungle on Tuesday night.
Oh.
But here's my quick question for two very respected watch people on this panel and
OC
and Tim.
Oh,
90% chance I will be in Vegas.
Ooh, okay, very good. That's good development. Okay.
So, of the two very respected watch people and Tim, and Tim and OC kind of know my collection. Here's my question.
Ooh.
Which three do I bring?
You can bring 4.
One
on the wrist.
I gave you three choices.
I wanna see that GMT.
Now, if you wait a minute,
there's a new one.
No, please.
He has a Chapek, right? We want to see why those are terrible. And
Chapek? Do you guys like Chapek? Are you fans of Chapek?
PG just got his, and he's said disappointed.
Little disappointed with the bracelet. I warned people about that.
Yeah.
But George Varghese has the osmium dial, which is the super rare one that he got secondhand and got a great deal on it. And that thing is beautiful. It's a lot of money to pay for just the dial, but it is a really special piece.
See, today was local watch club day. So guess who's got most of everything right here?
Oh, nice. There you go. Oh, so you can have 4 watches. Let's see what you got.
I think I'm going to jump in and say one of them has to be a Patek Philippe.
Oh shoot, those are the 6 watches. Yo.
So OC's saying one of them has to be that.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
You guys agree? Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
I want to see the entire. I want to see what he's got, though. I haven't seen his collection.
All right, let's do a state of the collection in these watch rolls.
Okay, so I'll bring them up close because these are the. Well, there's another one over there that nobody cares about that one.
Ooh, the Lange, the Cellini,
Yeah.
the Chapek, the Tudor, the Tudor Herods, those two can stay in the box. And
Is it a long pawn, upper middle? What was that one?
no, upper middle. No, that's the upper middle. That's the Lange
Long,
Saxonia.
long, yeah, okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
that's a nice one.
Saxonia big date.
Yeah.
Hang on, I'm getting
That's
called.
nice.
Hang on.
Uh-oh.
Nice.
Actually, I would like to
Hang
see
up.
the Cellini. Can I be honest with you? Because those Cellinis, they're quite rare.
Dude,
You're not
Brian's
gonna
got a
see
lot
another
of
one.
watches.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jesus,
Well,
damn.
he's had dozens and dozens and dozens. I think he's had over the years over 100 watches for sure.
By the way, sorry, we have a super chat here. We need to
Oh, yeah.
address this. Sammy D, thank you so much. Is it wise to up your insurance every year to coincide with new model prices? So if watch stolen, it can be replaced with up to date model. You know what? It doesn't really matter because you can put it for the new market price. You can put it for a gray market price because if you put it whatever price you put, you're gonna have to pay more for the insurance. Like they're gonna up your insurance. If you up the price of your value of your watches, they will up your insurance cost. So if you don't want to up the value, and if you don't want to pay more, don't up the value. Right? Like
Partially true. There's
How am I wrong?
some insurance policies will actually cover you for up to 150%
Oh, shit.
of the stated
Right.
insured value. So even if it fluctuates or goes up, you should be okay. But you should periodically review the value that your watch, that are assigned to your watches just to make sure. I just did it. I think I consolidated almost everything with Hodinkee, and I think they cover you for, the up to 1.5%, 150% of the value of the watch that you insured it.
So you can make money if you get robbed, right?
I mean, they're not going to just give you that money. They're going to.
Oh.
You need to show a replacement. A replacement watch
you have
and
to
how
buy
much
a
it costs.
replacement?
Well, you don't have to. You don't have to buy, but you can't just get like. They're going to give you the market value.
I get it. Okay, you can't just say, yes, this one costs 50, but mine is 75.
If I insure a Daytona for 30 and the value goes to 40, I don't have to. They're going to cover that. Is what I'm saying.
I got you. Okay.
Hey, I didn't realize you had a white dial VC. Is that the dual?
Yeah, it's the dual time.
You got a Norcane
silver dial. Yeah. Silver dial.
So nice. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Snooze Fest watches. Is there a Norcane? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, there's a Norcane.
Why is there a Norcane?
Well, let me explain something to you. So this box here is all dual times and travel and GMTs.
Okay.
So, and I took them to the watch club today as all dual times and GMTs.
I get it. Okay. But why do
he has
you
a
have
method to the madness?
Yeah.
Yes.
So I'm thinking, just as a basic start, the meteorite, those two.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Nice. And then maybe a third one. Maybe just truck around.
You have something inbound, Brian?
What'd you say, Cars?
Are you waiting on anything? Anything coming in, or?
No, this was 4 weeks ago through the AD, so I'm kind of I might be on the bottom of the list with that AD for a while.
Nice.
Yeah,
so now I could be really glitzy and go with and bring a full gold to Vegas.
Yeah,
bring Vegas, baby. You got to bring the gold for Vegas.
Yeah,
that's great.
Yeah, because chances are there's gonna be 10 people with the meteorite dial.
Yeah, I mean that's really sad. That's really sad.
My meteorite
Pepsi
is. And I'm leaving mine.
Don't bother.
So,
you have a Smurf? Forget it. Everyone has one.
Yeah. Well,
I don't have one.
In reality, I can get on the plane with this, and nobody will notice or pay attention.
It's
pretty boring.
That's a great airplane watch.
Yeah, I can get on the plane with this, and nobody will care. I want to get, so this is the wrong watch to wear into another AD, because if there's an AD there that has one laying around and I tell them I'm left-handed and I don't have one, they might pull one out of the back for me.
Let's hope
Dude,
so,
you know
man.
you have an issue with the folks you're hanging out with when like 4 people show up with a Platona and like a meteorite dial.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. You people are not safe, and you don't make me feel special.
That's why I've been pioneering buying cheaper watches.
Why would I show up with this when somebody on the panel right now has got the super special version of it? You know.
No, actually, the silver one is nice because we get to compare to see like is the cheaper, the less desirable, the
Cheaper,
less
yeah,
detailed to
$20,000.
attention one. Is it worth the savings?
27,000. I mean, that's just a lot of money for a watch still.
Yeah.
If you think about it, it's just stupid.
Oh, it's ridiculous. All right. So I think we'll do, we'll do those 2, and then I'll wear this, and then that'll be, I don't know, white gold, yellow gold, and platinum for Vegas. Yeah.
Sweet. That's perfect.
Watches. Where did Eddie go? Nobody noticed he left. What the fuck?
They probably thought I was Eddie. They can't tell.
He let us know in the private chat. Snooze Fest.
Exactly. We know what's going on.
Yeah.
Wow, you should have stopped the show and said, "Stop, everybody! Eddie's leaving. Everybody, please take turns saying goodbye." Come on.
Is Eddie? Is he still in school? By the way, or
yeah, in college.
College.
I could really flex and bring the Chopek and make you all understand why it's superior to the Royal Oak.
No, I think the first 3 were good, man. Let's just go with the first 3. I think you got it.
Only if you want to bring it as an extra. Like,
I'll bring it
in the case in time roll.
I'll bring my PRX to compare.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Oh, and we need to get the Christopher Ward 12. We can get the Christopher Ward 12 and compare. All right, I'm done. I thought that'd be fun.
Oh, very nice collection, Brian. That's sweet.
Thank you.
Really nice.
And he just got the Tudor, not Tudor. Sorry. The Rolex Cellini Prince, a white gold Prince, just a couple of weeks ago, right?
Oh yeah. Sure. Look at that, sweet. That is so sweet.
Very Art Deco.
So it's crazy Art Deco. Which hotel is the most Art Deco in Vegas? Be the
New York.
Caesar? Oh, New York. Okay, yeah. Probably.
Yeah, it's the only one with the Chrysler building.
Yeah.
Yeah,
true.
By the way, I think Eddie's in grad school, not college, dude.
Yeah.
Freshman in college.
I was like, damn, shit.
He's taking his time.
Can you imagine college boy rocking all those rollies, dude?
Yeah.
Dude.
College is getting MBA right now at Oxford.
He does. He does look young though, man. He does. He's aging. Like you hear Asian don't raisin, but man, that guy is definitely not raisin. He's
Asian. Yeah, he looks old. He looks like Mr. Miyato or something.
Speaking of Asian don't raisin, where Kevin?
Mr. Miata, is that a car?
Yeah,
Mr. Miyota movement.
Oh, he's part of the
wax. All right, so you're coming to Vegas. That's awesome. That is incredible news, guys. Fantastic. Vegas is October 27th. Book immediately at the Wynn or someplace close to there.
Yeah, and for those of you, hey, listen, if you're not douchey enough to get on the VIP list for the super secret dinner party, dude, come with me. I'll be at fucking In-N-Out Burger, and we'll be having a party there. So,
yo,
get me on the list for that. Get me on, dude.
Cars doesn't show up for his douchey party and comes to the In-N-Out Burger.
That's where we started the party last year, and it was nice. It was really nice. Good times.
Yeah, and I'll catch all you late night drinkers as you're going to bed and I'm waking up.
Come on, Brian. We got to try and keep up with these young whippersnappers.
You got to stay with us till 9 in the morning again. We have to beat the record, guys. Yeah, we have to beat the record. We have to go till 10 a.m. this time and wake up at 11.
Great.
I'll get the cabana next day, man. You guys have to show up at the cabana, bro.
That's right.
We just passed out on the at the cabana.
Just stroll in 11 noon and just chill for a few hours, have a few cocktails.
Yeah. I want the pina colada again. Man, I went to Miami for one day to hang out with Mathis. Wow. What a fun day.
So for you single guys that are coming to Vegas, let me tell you a trick that a friend of mine used to do, and it worked all the time. He would go to bed early, get up at like 5:30, 6 o'clock in the morning, shower, shave, get dressed, and then he'd go out trolling all you dirty people that are late nights all stinky and nasty, and start picking up on all the girls that are all dragging back to their rooms. And he'd troll them and nail them, according to him.
Yeah, no single people on the panel. Right? If you're single in the chat, that includes you, Snoozefest. Other than Snoozefest, are there any single people in?
How do you know Snoozefest is a single person?
Because it's Meech.
How do you know this stuff? You're just making it up. You don't really know.
He knows. He knows. It's okay. He's being funny today, actually, which is good.
I don't see how this could
I'd like to see more super chats.
Big Meech hasn't been in the chat for a while. Dingo Dave, Timmy, pull it up. I'm pulling it up. What do you guys want me to pull up? James Advisor, his mom buys everything for him. This guy. There's a big fight about who's the biggest mama's boy in the chat. It's ridiculous. Oh God.
Hey, Daniel, aka D-Dog Strickland. He says single. All right, cool.
Who's single?
D-Dog. D-Dog Strickland.
Oh, D-Dog Strickland? I didn't think so. I didn't know that.
I've also alerted all the casino security to Cam and the fact that Cam might be there, and he's using a fake ID, so he's going to get booted out of every casino.
What
By
if
the
Cam
way,
tries to crash Vegas? That'd be cool if Cam tried to.
That would be amazing, yeah. Then there's some people who I really want to stay away.
Like I think the more the merrier. Listen, when you meet people in person, actually their personas kind of melt away, and actually they have to be human. They're looking at you face to face. As much as they say, well, if I ever saw Tim in person, I'd punch him in the face. They don't do that. They shrivel up.
Oh,
go, Tim, so great to meet you. Oh my God.
By the way, OC, did you hear Carson Corona was kind of had an information that this deal was going to go down somehow. Early information, like he knew about this before it happened.
Well,
Roman told him.
Maybe.
No, I thought.
And by the way, did you hear that watch guy London, Spencer?
Yes, Spencer Dreyer.
He's claiming now that Spencer turned down Rolex.
He's trolling Roman.
Bought Booker.
He's trolling Roman. That's funny.
Oh wait, they just changed the title. Hold on a second. This title has been changed. They're changing it live. I think they're like, I don't know what is going on, but this is not the same title that it was in the beginning of this show. In fact, somebody has to go back and check what was the title, because this is completely different. Because now it has this ending, or does he? What makes no sense?
Tim, I'm gonna out Cars a little bit, because he and I had a discussion about this Booker purchase, and he turned it down because there was no way to get 35% on it. So
I was trying to get Archie in on it as well.
Yeah, director of marketing.
That's right.
35% ROI.
35%, man. Yeah. Barely keeping up with inflation these days.
Yeah. So you heard about this. What do you make of it? I mean, this is it's only 100 stores, all small footprint.
Well, you gotta think about the long. So do you guys play chess at all? So think about what's after this. That's don't get fixated on this. Think, what do you think is gonna happen after this?
Watches of Switzerland, the price collapsed, which is like, if the interesting thing is, like, if Rolex wanted to buy, let's say, both of these companies, if they because Booker is an independent company. If Rolex bought Watches of Switzerland at full price, at full stock price, Booker wouldn't have like wouldn't have to decrease their pricing if after that Rolex came to them. But by going after Booker first, doing this kind of partnership, watches Switzerland stock price has just fell off the roof, and now they can come in and buy them for even cheaper. I don't know.
Am I wrong in having the opinion that Bucher stores do not have a large or any jewelry footprint at all?
That's actually going to be changing. Every store is going to have jewelry. You don't know. I may be breaking news right now.
Really?
But they're actually remodeling their stores one by one, and they're going to
Wow.
start carrying jewelry.
Yeah.
Bucher?
But
Mhm.
Bucher branded jewelry.
Right.
Yeah. So
Their own brand?
So if I'm looking at this gets Rolex retail access into the top 100 markets around the world, supposedly. So the next step is that they do smaller stores in the next 100 markets down.
I think I agree partially. I think what they're going to do is they're going to have arm Bucherer with the working capital to say, listen, we want you to not aggressively, but to start acquiring more mom and pop independent ADs in strategic geographic locations and bring them under the Torno Bucherer umbrella and train them and assimilate them into, with the same IT infrastructure, everything, inventory, everything, and basically start to expand the Bucherer footprint of retail.
Yeah, but wouldn't it be cheaper just to open up stores independently instead of acquiring somebody's business? Just open up in the same market?
No, because Rolex respects the decades-long relationships that they forged with these retailers. They didn't pick them. These are people. If they're partnered with Rolex, they're there for a reason because they've been doing a good job. And if they're not doing a good job, they won't be one of the ones acquired.
Damn. It's definitely going to be interesting.
By the way, I'm wearing the two-tone rose gold.
Oh, the root beer.
The root beer. Rudy. It feels good. It feels good to have it back on the list.
Rudy Tooty.
So many people are unboxing the Guinnesses and the GRNRs that I wanted to pull out the OG. It's still it's a modern one, but it still feels good.
Say it
again. I do miss mine, but
say it again.
I miss my root beer, but I had to make it part of the deal. So.
Wow, that's nice, man. Look at that caramel color.
Yeah, I took some pictures, put on Instagram, and modified and filter them a little bit just to throw people off on the colors. And,
I think if I had to go down to one watch, that would be it.
It's the PCLs though, and PCLs do get scratched. But you know what?
PCL. Oscar, thank you so much for a $2 super chat. Tim's status on the passport. I have my passport. It's good for the next 10 years. Boom.
You got it.
I got it. Next 10 years, I can go wherever the hell I want to go to.
Unfortunately, you got it after the BQ Watch event, so you weren't able to be there for the ribbon cutting. Unfortunately,
I wanted that to be for the ribbon cutting.
That's right. But unfortunately, it didn't arrive in time.
You could have really helped them out because you could have stood by the bathroom doors and held them locked for people.
I could have held the doors for people over there. I could have held scissors. I could have helped them, with their whatever their needs would have been. I would have, helped them stream, hold the camera for D. I heard D.
By the way, Oscar, Oscar the Grouch is one of my favorite Sesame Street characters.
Mm-hmm.
How could you not like Oscar the Grouch? Come on, look at that. Look at him. So lovable.
Whoa, Diego, flight to Vegas is booked. Brian want to split a room? Oh,
let me repeat this again. No, I don't share a room with anybody except for my wife. .com. Period. No, Diego. I'm not even telling Diego what hotel I'm staying in. He'll be knocking on my door at night. Can you let me in, please? I'll sleep in the closet. No.
Wow. Diego's a perfect guest to share a bed with. He stays on his side of the bed.
I'm afraid if I got a little drunk or got a little tired at night, I might snuggle up next to him, thinking he's like wife sized and everything. So
unbelievable.
Guys, you got to come to Vegas. If you aren't scheduled to come to Vegas, time's running out.
I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to do some other kind of things before Vegas as well. We need to do one more thing. Oh, see,
one more thing,
dude.
You picked the city.
This spur of the moment trip to Miami was exactly what I needed.
Yeah, one day. Yeah, maybe we could either do New Orleans for a weekend, we could do Puerto Rico for a weekend, and we could do Philadelphia for a day.
Wait until October, November for New Orleans. It's still too hot down there.
Danny Crook, when I was a kid, my dad let me wear his Movado to a fancy dinner. I smashed it on the corner of the bathroom sink within 20 minutes, shattered in the dials. Oh, man. Oh. Sad story. Very sad, Danny.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Really Tim, when we're in Vegas, I can take you out to the Psycho Bunny outlet store.
we passed by one just the other day.
It's only a 15-minute Uber ride from the Wynn.
We didn't go in. We passed by it. We were like, we didn't go in.
It's too expensive. It's too expensive. I want to. Too expensive. Yeah, I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, it's. I had a whole bunch of T-shirts sent to me by a good supporter of the channel.
It's called the Salvation Army.
Rolling Stones.
Who sent you that? PG?
No. This was Maldives.
Maldives. Shout out to Maldives.
It's good stuff. He knows how to find good stuff. It's amazing.
By the way, for people coming to Vegas too, also, you be armed with at least one Kiss shirt and a pair of Skechers.
Should I? And bring your mug. Bring your limited edition mug. Oh, I don't know. When should I make those available for sale? Like there has to be.
If you wear Skechers and a Kiss T-shirt, they're automatically going to serve you oatmeal or some high fiber breakfast every morning.
Look what we got here.
Oh, Sip Smiths.
Ooh, gin. Dry.
You guys know this? Who knows this?
Me.
Yeah, of course Brian does. This was a gift from BC, actually.
Dude, that one in particular is my favorite of the three that they make. There's one that's got a bit of a lavender to it, and there's another one that I really don't like, but that one, I actually have it sitting down.
Yeah, this is very clean because lavender is a little bit floral. Sometimes the gins, particularly like the Bombays, I mean, they're just too much, like Hendrix as well. So they sent it to me for Father's Day, and I'm on my last leg right now.
Dry gin.
Wow. So I spent a week in Manchester, England, with some daytime free on my own, and I started a gin tour because it was January, and that was the one that I ended up with. And the bartender told me after I discovered that I really liked it, he said, "Yeah, Sip Smiths is mainly targets women, but
it's all right, man. I'm okay."
I was like, I don't care. I like it.
I don't give a shit. At my age, I'm already married. I don't give a shit. I like what I like. Yeah, very smooth. Yeah, the floral stuff I can't do. It's just too much. It's overpowering for me.
Yeah. That's when I also found out that you need Fever Tree tonic water.
Which one?
Fever Tree.
Oh, okay.
Fever Tree tonic was my favorite of the tonic waters. I mean, I did like 6 serious days of daytime gin drinking.
Link for Snooze Fest.
Do you just drink it raw? You just drink it raw? Or with just on ice, or with like sparkling water or something, like tonic water.
I do it about a third tonic water and then a lime twist, just a wedge of lime dropped in it.
Oh, whoa!
Or you can do it on ice with a little twist of lime, but then I want to squeeze the lime a little harder to.
Oh, you can't just drink it raw, right? It's not the kind of beverage that you just drink. You can.
Yeah, but I like it with a little bit of, if I'm just doing it straight on the rocks, take that lime wedge, squeeze it, drop it in. If I'm doing it with tonic, just drop the lime in with the tonic.
God, I can't do gin straight. That's like, I love martinis. I'll drink martinis, but man, gin straight.
Oof. It tastes like there's razor blades in your drink.
Yeah, Mrs. Cars doesn't let me sleep in the room when I drink gin. Like I'm in the.
Hey, what's this? Boston Collector, hop on the stream. Tim, what's the difference between a sheep farmer and a YouTube watch streamer? A gold date.
Oh. All right. On that note, I got to run, guys. I might be back on later, but don't stay up late for me. So, see you, everybody.
Stay up for you.
All right,
Peace.
see you, bro.
The link is in the chat. But by the way, Cars, did you see this Vacheron? It's one of one. Now, you don't have a Bentley, right? Oh, sorry, Rolls Royce. No Rolls Royce.
The thing about Rolls is, so I have a very strong opinion on Rolls and even Bentleys to some degree, mainly Rolls. If you get a Rolls, you got to get a driver. You have to. I think it's just, you don't drive your own Rolls, right?
Yeah, it's kind of.
And like, I'm way too young to be doing that shit. I like actually driving my cars.
Well, hey, maybe in the future, right? In 20 years, 30 years.
I don't know. That's just not my. Yeah, I know. I've driven in plenty. I mean, they're fucking amazing. They're gorgeous, but it's just not my jam. That's not my style.
Yeah,
like more the sporty cars.
Yeah, this is like ridiculous. But this partnership with Vacheron, I thought was.
Oh, they had an AP one as well.
Yeah,
Audemars.
And the AP, you can wear it on your wrist, I think, right?
Oh, can you wear the
this is a pocket watch, though. I think you can take it out, right, OC?
Yeah, you can, which is kind of weird. I mean, that you can take it out and then all of a sudden there's an empty space there.
But do you have to wind this one?
Yeah, manual wind by the looks of it.
So it'd be cool if they could integrate some mechanical with the car, right? I mean, having to wind, I mean, that's a little bit, I don't know.
It's ridiculous.
Look at the guilloche for the dial. That's a real guilloche. Oh no, that was for. What was that? Was it for the back plate? What is that for? Oh, that's for the back plate.
Wow. Dude, I would totally pick up that pocket watch though. Put it on a stand.
It's really impressive. I wish they had a little bit more specs on the pocket watch. They talk very little about it.
That purple looks nice on that pocket watch.
Yeah.
Do we know who the owner of this is?
No, I didn't say. But 35 millimeter. Let's see, Vacheron. So let's copy in the area. Yeah, in depth. Super complication. The movement is hefty. 35.5 millimeters on the movement itself. Diameter is 10.
I will say bar none, and this is just my personal opinion. I'm sure folks may have a different. I think Vacheron makes the best tourbillons, though.
Oh, look at and this is like a 3-dimensional. So you can see how the Maltese cross is.
So that's an armor ladder, right?
3D.
That's not a standard tourbillon. I think that's a.
No. This is a gyro tourbillon. I think it's got 2 tourbillons in it. One tourbillon with inside the other one. I guess. Yeah, the inner one's probably like either 20 and then 1 minute or 4 minute and 1 minute. Let's see what they say. Oh, okay, so here 2 nested carriages rotate 2 axes every 60 seconds, forming a moving spear. Every 15 seconds, the section of the tourbillon cage crosses and forms a Maltese cross formation. So you can see Maltese cross every 15 seconds. It deconstructs and reconstructs as the time goes. So cool. And while tourbillon is a wristwatch or superfluous, putting a tourbillon in a dashboard clock that will be hanging upright certainly helps with the watch's accuracy. Oh, that's a good point. It does help with accuracy in the car.
Was the car commissioned, or is it something that Rolls and Vacheron just did, or did somebody?
I think this is like these collabs, brands, all the brands.
So somebody like Cabinetier, you can make your own pieces. They just did a collab together.
Yeah. Fern J75, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. Would you consider this a Fratello Chapek Antique Passage de Drake limited edition? Okay, let's pull this up. Second. Interesting request. Fratello X Chapek. What do you think about a collab like that, guys?
It's just a special color dial. So if you really like the Antarctique, and you've been chomping at the bit for them to come out with a green dial, and you really like this kind of tealy green, then you found what you've been waiting for. You know,
it looks like the IWC, right?
Yeah,
22K.
Ingenieur, the aqua,
the aqua, yes.
Yeah. So now that Brian owns a Chapek, does he?
Yeah. Brian NPG.
I mean, what do you guys think about the Chapeks?
I don't want one.
I like the dress watches.
Exactly.
Yeah. I like the dress watches more than I like this.
I do with these pieces. I guess I could respect the craftsmanship. Actually the Antarctique's kind of, but I spoke to some folks who understand inside baseball on this. Like, you got to really like this piece.
Yeah.
Right. If you're gonna buy,
you also have to really like the history. It's an interesting Patek relay adjacent history, and the way they're designed in collab between different collectors, like different. So the entire brand is like a Kickstarter.
Different suppliers.
Yeah, and it's got board of directors, and they come together and make kind of design that everybody agrees on. So they're always making kind of modern watches for a modern collector. Yeah, I'm picking at my nose, James, because I burnt my nose and my skin is peeling off. When am I supposed to do it?
You know what Tim's doing? He's doing this right now.
Yo, I'm not picking in my nose. I'm picking from my nose.
Tim has a couple of these in his desk. You guys, I've seen his office.
No, I wasn't picking.
He has like 2 or 3 of these, man.
No, I wasn't picking my nose. When I was in Miami, I burned. Look at this. It's hard to see it from here, but I totally burned. Mathis can vouch for me. And I got like skin coming off my nose. What do you want me to sit here for another 2 hours with the? Anyways, calm down, Tim. Calm down. Sometimes sometimes these guys know how to get to me. This Chapek.
It's okay.
No, sorry guys. I'm not.
The thing about this Antarctique,
to some degree as well, the designs.
Yeah.
Nothing against Grand Seiko either.
It's better than Grand Seiko. But if I could get these cheaper, I want these below retail. I mean, it's impressive. It's impressive. Look, so they had this movement, right? So it's the same movement, but over time, they improved their machining, and thereby they were able to take off more and more and more of the material parts of the movement, thereby skeletonizing it. So now, in this final version, you can see how, look at the gear train. You can see entirely through the whole movement. It's quite remarkable. I don't know. Guys don't like it. Whatever. It's expensive though. It's 50 meters water resistance.
How much is this?
Oh no, 120 meters water resistance. Sorry,
22,000.
22?
Yeah,
it's a lot of money.
You got a problem with that? I mean,
it's delusional.
Man.
Look, 8,000 deal.
No way.
Listen, look at
it's a stamp dial.
Code 1159s are 25 to 28 for a stainless steel Code 1159. So we all rationalize what we think the watch should worth. Like, people are
that's true
crucifying the Ingenieur for being 11,000.
That is true. OC, you're 100% right. Pricing is such an art, like a perception, psychology, emotion that comes down to value versus price. That's true. Yeah. Fuck, 22.
It's mad.
But they introduced this watch at the perfect time, maybe the perfect time. It was when Rolexes were completely unavailable. Vacheron overseas were actually going above retail for the first time in a long time. AP Rolex were going through the roof. Nautiluses were sky high. And they introduced this and said, listen, we're coming out with a steel sports watch. The Odysseus had been, I think, just introduced. And this kind of was a fast follower. And they got tons of orders, pre-orders, in anticipation that this would be, selling over retail in secondary.
Yeah.
And then when that bubble burst, people just started canceling their orders left and right. And now it's pretty much
all the flippers canceled.
Yeah, all the flippers walked away. Like, I was buying this because I thought I would buy it for 22 and sell it for 30. And
with the gray, sorry, OC. So wait, was the gray into this as well, Chapek? Was that like the gray market dealers? They were picking up Chapek?
No, it was flippers. mainly flippers who wanted to be in on the next
the wave on the next
boutique brand,
on the next FP Joran.
Exactly.
They're all looking for their next FP Joran, their exit ticket. They want to put all their eggs into one single basket, and then boom.
And as much as you may not like what Watchbox for how they pumped up Moser and Longa and all that, they seem to be doing a pretty good job with De Bethune. I mean, they actually are turning that into a more desirable brand.
That's a good brand, actually. That's a legitimately a unique brand that's not trying to be anyone. See, Chapek, you got to respect De Bethune because De Bethune comes from nothing. Chapek, they had.
You guys like the only thing about De Bethune, I do respect them, and I Flageolet and Pierre. I mean, really nice guys, but that Star Trek motif, the thing that cheeses
you should like it of all people, Carl.
By the way, I love Star Trek.
Dude, of all people,
I am the biggest sci-fi geek nerd, 100% hands down. Like
we need to do one day. Watch the top 10 episodes of Star Trek as a watch community. Only the nerds invited.
This is gonna
Anyone has a movie theater at home?
Given I'm friends with those guys. Again, this is gonna have to be members only. But yeah, it's just the Star Trek motif.
A lot of people feel that way. You're not the
There
only
is one piece though from them that I would love, and I've been on PR's case to reissue this one.
I think you guys just nailed the Bethune's demographic. It's the nerds who were into Star Trek and made it in the Silicon Valley.
No, there's just one
target demographic.
Which one? I think I might have shown it to you before, Tim.
Private chat or where?
Hold on, let me see if I can find it.
But the Chapek, man, look at the movement. Another brand. These 4 bridges would have been independent. They would have been all part of a single bridge over here. Like this would have all been a single plate. But Chapek cut it up, skeletonized this area, skeletonized that area. It's pretty wild. They have some very skilled watchmakers and 3D designers. Look at this. Unfortunately, when it all fell apart for me, OC, with the Chapek. I liked Chapek until one fateful moment when I didn't like it anymore.
And that was when
I was told that all their dials are stamped.
Oh.
Yeah. And that
Sorry, Tim.
Yeah, no, I was shocked like that as well. I choked too. Because I was like, what? I thought this was some kind of a guilloche. I thought these guys developed a new method to do guilloche. No, it's just stamped.
It affects the psychology.
Yeah.
Of the purchase.
I know.
You want to feel like people worked extra special hard to make this dial. Not that you just press the button and 50 of them
just
came
boom, boom, boom. Yeah. Because, I like watches as art. Yeah. It's kind of cool. But
people say the movement is really incredible. Leave that to you guys to critique.
Oh, these images are amazing here. Oh, no, they're just saying the movement. Oh, on the rubber strap, it's nice. I like that. Unfortunately, their quick change strap system is kind of it's okay. FP Joran is stamped, Timmy. I know.
Fuck. But you burst that bubble too.
Not all, but hold on. Not all.
No,
hold on. Relax. There's a difference between FP Joran stamped and Chapek stamped. Chapek makes it a big deal of their dial.
Hold on a second.
The entire dial.
I want to be able to see your facial expressions when you explain this.
Chapek Chapek makes a big deal of the dial, whereas FP Journe, the guilloche on their dial is usually a small area or somewhere in the corner. It's mostly the frames that FP Journe has. Yeah, it's just that FP Journe, they don't make a big deal of their guilloche. Look, FP Journe.
And listen, at the end of the day with FP Journe, it's that gold movement in the back. That's the shit. I mean, that's really it.
Exactly. Like this type of thing, like this clock, that's the most guilloche you're gonna see it. Where's the guilloche? Where's the guilloche? Oh, it's just like in the middle there a little bit. Like, okay, I mean, who cares? You see, it's not the entire dial is not fake stamped guilloche. Do you understand? That's the difference.
The audience will judge your comments on it, on their merits.
They can judge it. They can judge
Yeah, I think FPJ, that buzz is going to definitely start to cool down. I have no doubt. It's going to come down.
What do you think about this resonance? Cars, you like this thing? This is...
Yeah, I've got some opinions on this.
Are you on the wait list for one of these, or you're not a fan? Uh-oh.
No, yeah, I'm on the list, but I'm very friendly with the brand, so I'll wait till the after show.
Oh, I got you.
My perspective.
Man.
Yeah, this is, I mean, as much as I think probably because a lot of the hype from Mr. O'Leary, Mr. Wonderful, I think he put a lot of these pieces in the mind's eye, folks, but this isn't what defines FPJ by any stretch.
Yeah. This was a weird move.
You're a fan of the original pieces from back in the day, like the first 5 years, right?
It's the original Tourbillon. That was his thing. Like, he made the folks that probably already know the story. He was trying to get educated in making watches when he was really young, and nobody wanted to help him out. He literally picked up 2 books. One was from Philip Dufour, and I forget the other, the book. And he learned how to make a tourbillon, and tourbillon was his first piece he made, and then that's the one he actually sold. And from there, the rest is history. But yeah, tourbillon is what he's known for, like the early tourbillons.
Gotcha. Yeah, because
not this,
not
by
this
extension.
No, but yeah, I mean, it's very polarizing, right? Because there are folks who
this is the hype. This is what the hype.
Yeah, because his resonance really is there really resonance about the physics of it? So that's where he's they question. Yep, that's right. Whole Milk called it is George Daniels. So he had the 2 books. He learned how to make these pieces, and it was a tourbillon, and from there. And the piece that he really rocks is the Chronomet, the CL Optimum for himself. He considered the most accurate. But the resonance later on, I mean, it's cool. And in person, it looks really nice.
Yeah,
it does. But this does, in my opinion, I don't think it defines Journe.
Okay. Yeah, GMT is just such a great complication that any brand that does a GMT watch, and now that I'm looking at this watch, man, it's just got weird frown.
He doesn't consider this a GMT either.
Like, this watch is so judgmental. I mean, look at it. It's got like these eyes, and they're piercing eyes, and the frown. It's a very the way it's like a face. It's so funny in the mask. It's crazy.
I do like the symmetry of it, which is completely atypical for FP Journe. Almost every other FP Journe has some kind of something off to the side and something off kilter, and
they have 3 versions of this thing. This is the latest one with the left being a 24-hour subdial. So one is a 12-hour, the other one is a 24-hour subdial. The previous models, they were completely different. I think the first one had both 12 hours, and then there was one that was the parking meter, the famous parking meter.
That's right, the parking meter, yeah. And I now that I recall, OC doesn't like Journe, if I remember. He thinks he hates the designs.
Hey, this is the early version.
That's all good.
Look at that.
Yeah. This actually makes more sense.
The 2 frames here. Look at this. There's 2 frames. The latest version, right? These frames are connected. MJ, thank you so much for a $5 super chat. $5. Good evening, all on the panel and in the chat. Thank you, MJ. I really appreciate your super chat, guys. If you're enjoying the show, become members and hit that upvote button. I completely forgot to tell people, to harass people, to keep upvoting the stream. Let's get to 150 upvotes right now. We need it. We need the upvotes. Yeah. So this was I guess the first one, single crown operation, and then there was also. Let me show you this one. That's a weird one. This next. Oh wait, they don't have one. Damn it. There's no one for sale. Oh, there's this one. This is a cool one. Look at that. Oh wow. So there was a 24-hour one, but without the skeletonized center. Look, like he's done. Has done incredible work here. But the movement, I think that's the most special.
Yeah.
Thing
I
about.
think the movements are pretty cool.
Yeah, and it's got 2 balance springs that work in opposite to each other. It's just so brilliant.
Wow, amazing.
Yeah. That's pretty cool, OC.
Switch it
Not
up.
cool. Isn't this like
Whatever.
the best, the highest level like travel watch?
Hey, Tim, can you check the private chat? So this is the DB that I would definitely try to pick up if they.
Yes. Oh.
So this thing, I've seen this in person. This is sick as this is a sick piece from DB.
Damn. The blue, like I liked the one that was just blue, even without the tourbillon, with just regular dial. But this is the most insane one they make. I mean that looks like some kind of a shattered galaxy. Jeez.
Yeah, obviously, like you think about meteorites, man. So they only make 10 of these, super limited run.
Wow. Yeah.
Blue
tourbillon meteorite. So is that the dial is meteorite?
Yep.
Oh, but they blued it in a similar fashion to the other stuff. The tourbillon has like a little thing, and the hand, the tips of the hand look like Star Trek logos. It's so good.
I don't focus on the hands, man. So now
it's so good.
Trying to stay away from the hands, but yeah.
Wow. I like how there's an actual crack in the dial. Is that true?
I think that's for this specific one. Yeah, that's interesting.
Oh, so each one is different, has different cracks and stuff.
Well, it's like the Pepsi meteorites. Like there's no same dial, right?
Wow. Okay, that's the case back. It's got power reserve and blued. Oh, so it's got gold, kind of a gold case back with blued perlage on the case back. Insane stuff. And the power reserve is little stars pointing at it. This is the most insane one I've ever seen. Yeah.
Yeah, if you talk about meteorites, this is pretty cool.
That's got to be the best one, and it's just 3-hander. There's no date nonsense. Fern J, thank you so much. $10 super chat. Wow. Rumor that FP Journe would list. FP Journe wait list will be closed, and no more clients will be added until they catch up. The resonance, especially, the resonance, especially parking meter, defines them. Only one to ever accomplish it without a bridge. Oh, I see. Okay, let me pull up this thing for a second. The parking meter, because I wanted to find the FP Journe chronometer. Surains. Oh no, what am I doing? Resonance. Let me just copy this. I want to see the parking. I want to show the parking meter one on the screen. Where is it? Come on. Whenever you need one, it's always difficult to find. It's like an inverted. Oh, damn it. Where do we go? I don't know. These are so tough to find. Okay, maybe here. By the way, look at this one with the rose gold and salmon dial. Jesus. This is insane. FP Journe They're too good. They're too good. Oh my god! Look at it. Anyways, I'll find it eventually. The parking meter. It's just sometimes YouTube works against you.
Oh, I have a photo.
Oh, you got a photo? Perfect.
Yeah, I was at an event a couple days ago. One of the guys had it. I'll text
What
it
is
to
it?
you.
Oh, okay, cool. Somebody literally had one. Jeez.
Yeah.
Jeez. OC, do you want an FP Joran or you're gonna pass on the FP Joran?
Not necessary. Not needed.
Not needed.
Not needed. Nope.
You think Diego's gonna get his? He
I
started
hope, I hope he does.
Yeah. Does he want an FPGA?
Yeah, I mean he submitted his like three-piece request.
Oh, really? What does he want?
Like a Sovereign. Resonance, one of the ones he put on there, and I think was it annual or perpetual calendar? I think annual calendar. Oh, I can't find one. Oh, here we go. Oh, here this one right here. Boom.
That's it.
Whew. Man, that took forever. Jesus. So anyways, in this one, it's so crazy the way you tell the time. On the top one, look at that. It's like 7:25. There's two discs. They go kind of counter to each other and show you the time. You read the time by looking right at the center where the 2 hours meet. So cool. And that's the black label. Oh my god. That's the one to get. That's the one to get, Fern J. If you want to get the one, this is it. Stephen,
I do like the black label ones. Yeah, the black label ones are good because they that aesthetic of the white dial against the black background.
It's like a tuxedo, right?
Exactly. It's right. Not just because you have one. I'm not kissing your ass or anything.
Yeah. Like as if you would.
You got the Tourbillon one, right?
So I have the Tourbillon's a vertical, but that's gold dial. The black dial is a chronomet optimum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it back on that white alligator. Get that white alligator back, even though it
stains.
Yeah, I can't get it out for the life of me, man. And I was gonna buy another strap. It's like, fuck, I'm not spending this much money on another white strap. Yeah. Such a jip, dude.
I'm pretty sure, and probably right there. You got that platinum bracelet. That was insane.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just silly. These guys.
Look, he thumb swiped. Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh yeah. He learned it from me.
He did a mini thumb swipe in the reverse direction.
And look at those black polished freaking borders. So yeah, FP Joran, I mean, it's just he knows how to get it done, guys. Fortunately, De Bethune and but Moser is not even close to these two brands. Okay, like Hodinkee and Watchbox, they can pump Moser, but
no, I don't think so. Here's the thing: like, I think there's only one level. I don't think there's gonna be another.
Yeah,
like even if Watchbox buys a brand, and they've tried it now with a few brands, they're not gonna replicate because I think FP Joran, there was a right nexus of the heritage, right? Yeah. There's a great story around him. There was definitely a uber passionate collector base even before Watchbox acquired it.
Yes.
Granted, Watchbox elevated it. Yeah. And then subsequent to that, there are actually folks that really, when they saw and got exposed to it, they wanted to carry it forward. Watchbox has also a few other brands. They've been trying to do something similar.
You said FP Joran. Are you talking about De Bethune?
No, FP Joran. I'm talking about there will not be another FP Joran.
Okay. Yeah. Watchbox doesn't own FP Joran,
but early on they
supported, and they helped
nurture
really and build. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
They acquired pieces, so that's what helped get in the mind's eye. But there was a passionate collector enthusiast base before even Watchbox. What people don't realize, it wasn't Watchbox that just.
I think before Watchbox, who do we have? What was it? John Buckley, who said like that Hodinkee is like the Starbucks of watch collect. Sorry. It's Hodinkee is the Starbucks of watch collecting. Like they opened the doors to a lot of like non super mega collectors, whereas before Hodinkee, right, before Watchbox, watches weren't so mainstream. So it was like the people who were buying from Watchbox, they were mega collectors. But now those two are starting to kind of blend together. A lot of people think that Hodinkee and Watchbox are very similar, but no, it's the audiences have
No, I think it's very different.
separated. Yeah.
I agree. I think they're very different. And even their business model, what they're trying to achieve, very different.
But branding wise, when you look at one website or the other one, you would think that they're kind of partners or there's some type of relationship, but no, there isn't. It's just
Well, one is truly a media company. The other one's a real dealer, right?
yeah,
Also part of a bigger family, right? With Govberg.
yeah. Damn, this one, jeez, the way that dial. What was this dial made out of?
Ruthenium.
Everything. Jeez. Where did he came up with that idea?
So I asked. So they had a class a few days ago on this, and I asked the same question.
Yeah.
And the first, obviously, very salty response was, "Why not?" And then he actually answered it after.
Oh,
He said, "Yeah, basically, it was a hard metal to work with. It was a part of the platinum family, and he liked the reflection of the light, whatnot. And nobody else was really doing ruthenium dials, so it was a challenge for him, and he made the dial."
I get it. Yeah, the way it reflects light is just insane. It's like some kind of a chromy metal, but it's like it's reflective, but it also seems to be um like kind of matte. It's reflective matte material. Weird stuff.
Yeah, depending on the angle. Yeah,
Yeah.
either shiny, matte.
Yeah. Crazy stuff, and it's with the tourbillon, so man. And the blue hands, like the way they stand against the ruthenium, it's just perfect. Yeah, this is not going to be they're not going to be making any more of those, right? That was the last of those dials. Now, but after FP Joran kind of started being so close to Watchbox, they changed over time. They become a little bit more safe, a little bit more refined and simplified, less risk taking, a little bit more mainstream. But I mean, it's a good thing because they'll be more appealing to broader audiences. However, I just hope that they don't increase their production to like some insane quantity.
No, I don't think they can. I don't think even if they wanted to, they can.
Yeah, freaking Moser. They're talking about like Moser is making already 4,000, right? Like,
Oh, really?
I
Well, I
don't know
how
exactly.
yeah, they're making some insane amount, or maybe they want to make 4,000. Yeah, there's too many watches. Everybody just need to relax and just make their quantity. That's it. Yeah, but they're not gonna do that. They're not gonna do that. So
Everyone
compete.
wants to grow. They all want to grow. They all want to be bigger. We want to be better.
Yeah. But what do you guys want to do? What do you guys want to do with your collecting? I wanna simplify. I'm gonna start. No, seriously, I was saying today I was doing the mug. I spent whole day working on the mug art for the 1,000 episodes, and then I'm gonna start working on the videos. So I'm gonna start selling soon. Get ready, consolidating. So what do you guys want to do with cars? Do you want to consolidate some watches? Are you getting rid of anything? No, you're not
right now.
getting rid
I
of
have only waiting for a couple of
consolidate.
days. I'm content. I'm good. Yeah, nothing I'm jonesing for. Yeah, for
It's
the rest
good
of
to
I can't believe it's
consolidate,
August right now, man. We're entering fall. I love this time of year.
Do you get regular calls from your Rolex store offering you pieces?
I do.
And so are you getting offered pieces that are impossible to turn down? Like, for example, either Meteorite Daytonas or John Mayer Daytonas or any kind of Daytona or special.
No, actually, coincidentally, the last one was a day date. It was an Everose day date that usually I just pass off to my friends if they want.
Right. Gotcha.
What kind of kind of dial?
This is the brown with the baguettes. The brown.
Oh. Was it Eisenkeisel brown or
No, just regular brown?
Just regular brown with the baguettes? Hold on. Let me check.
Yeah, it's nice.
Did
Yeah,
you
and I
take
like
it?
the Everose is nice. It's like, to me, I'm not a really big day guy. I mean, as nice as those pieces are.
Let's see. I'm not even sure. Oh, I get it. Okay, this one?
Yeah, with the baguettes. No, there's
that's the baguettes. Yeah, it's hard to see, but
yeah.
So there's like three brown dials. I like this one though. This is
it's nice.
Oh,
yep.
This has got to be currently the best dial. I mean, maybe Meteorite, but Meteorite is less like readable.
If I was gonna do data, I think it's a platinum with the blue.
I think that's OC has the platinum.
Super clean. Yeah, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Did you say platinum with green? With green, olive green?
Oh, very clean. It's a very clean.
Very clean. Okay.
Yeah, super clean. The 40 mil platinum with the baguettes.
Oh, with the ice baguettes.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
That's really pretty.
Boom.
This one. This is what Jeff has. This is a good one.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Jeez. Man, that one is a good one indeed.
What about 36? What nobody wants to consider? Like, you wouldn't even consider 36 cars? Wow, why people hate the 36? Like, is it really the 36? Is it the lady size? Can't be.
Oh.
Yeah, it can't be the lady size. Like, look at this one. This is. I could see Mark Wahlberg wearing this thing. Mark Wahlberg.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah. No, but I could see him rocking this thing. 36.
Yeah, Carolyn's gonna get that one.
Would you wear the 36 OC or you? That no.
No, I mean, listen.
Your ego needs a 40.
Yeah, my wrist handles the 40, so 40.
You can't wear too small. Oh my god!
It's not too small. It's just a preference.
I'm just gonna be in the back room. I don't have YouTube in China, so I have to go on StreamYard.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
That's
so you can stay in the back. Yeah, he's been doing that the last couple of days. By the way, if you ever want to watch, if you're ever on a plane and you can't access YouTube, but you still want to participate in the show by listening in, for a $200 super chat, you can be placed backstage. You know, just like you pay $40 for Wi-Fi. You can get
$5 super chat. It's a $5 super chat.
You can buy a Tim Wright on air package where you have access to the back room to listen to the show while you're on the plane.
That's hilarious. This is interesting ideas. Fundraising ideas. We have to pay for the show at the end of
or
the
if you're in communist China,
coming up in 3 days.
Can you see Eddie's probably like on some kind of like central government watch list where they're tracking his IP address. Like, hey, this guy's bypassing YouTube. He's going to StreamYard.
You know what? I think China is right. YouTube, this is the smartest thing a country could do by banning YouTube. Seriously, there's nothing good on YouTube, anyways.
No good content.
Yeah, last time I was in China was years ago, man. They wouldn't allow CNN. Yeah, very limited channels in.
Wow. It's only their own websites or like.
Yeah, their own search engine, their own websites.
Wow. No Google.
That's what you support, Tim.
Or is that a restriction list? What? I support? Well, no, I just support banning YouTube. That's the only website that I support banning. Andrew Volkovich, Timmy, to help you simplify, you can send a watch this way. I will accept it to help you out as a friend. That's very kind of you.
By the way, the audience has no idea how many watches you actually have. You have far more watches than anyone even knows, because you keep a lot of watches secret.
I don't remember all my watches. I don't keep them secret. I don't keep track of them. Oh, see, there's a fundamental difference between secret and not even knowing that I own a watch.
I'll testify. He actually has all his watches. I was curious, maybe he got rid of some of them. He
has tons of watches nobody knows about.
Yeah,
I have watches that I don't know about.
That's
bad. It's really bad. I could get rid of so many watches. I could like basically. Oh, there's one. Oh, this is a meteorite one. Jesus, there's so many amazing dials here. Oh, wait a second. Is this how it is on other ones? The diamonds are smaller, and then the 9 and the 6, the diamonds are bigger. Is that a thing
that is on the 40. Yeah,
on all the 40s, even on the chocolate dial?
yeah, I think so.
You think so?
Mhm.
Okay.
Pull it up, Timmy.
Do you vouch? Okay.
I don't use that word.
Yeah, you.
Check the meteorite dial to see if those diamond hour markers are small. They look like they were the same
Hold on.
size.
I think. Oh, okay. They are. They are. They are. Okay. It's the same. Okay. They're smaller. And what about on the Eisenkeisel?
Wait, Tim,
Might
check the meteorite.
Same.
the meteorite? It's the same. Yeah. Hold on. I think Eisenkeisel is different though. Let me see. It looked different. Thing. See. Oh no. Okay. They're all like that. Okay. Never mind. They're all smaller at the other ones. Okay. Snooze fest watches. OC should stay backstage.
All right. You're right.
This guy really doesn't like OC.
That's
OC,
Dirk.
come back.
Shout out to Dirk. Listen, Dirk should be super chatting. You know.
Why should he? No, he's banned. He's banned. If I see him in the chat again,
That's why he created a new account.
Dirk. I thought you said it was Big Meech.
Well, they're sharing an account, so they can both.
They're sharing an account.
They're sharing an account to see who could be funnier.
Wait, Tim, what do you think about
Yeah.
the yellow gold Sky Dweller white dial or the Date 840 yellow gold white dial?
Say it again.
Sky Dweller yellow gold whites, Date 840 yellow gold white.
Well, let's go through the first one. I don't remember. I already don't remember what the second one
Or
was.
does this Sky Dweller come full yellow gold with a white dial?
Actually, wait. Is there? Wait, is there? I don't
You were
think
just
there
on
is.
Sky Dweller fucking dog.
No, there's yellow gold, but I think it's only with champagne. There is champagne.
There's a white dial right there.
Yeah, there's white. White looks ugly. No, I hate this.
Oh, fuck, never mind then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
white looks good with steel, but it doesn't look good with in this particular watch. I don't know.
I think it's the black one, or the champagne. Just full like the champagne. That's the most expensive gold Rolex. This watch, people who buy this watch, they walk in, they say, "I want the most expensive gold Rolex that you have."
Yeah,
and that's what they get.
Actually, the rose gold is going to be even more expensive than this.
Yeah. Oh, but I mean, if they said yellow gold
of yellow gold, yes, the most.
What about the Yachtmaster 44? Is the Yachtmaster 44 more than the Sky Dweller?
No, the Sky Dweller is way more expensive.
Oh fuck.
Hey, Eddie, what Rolexes do you own? What do you have in your collection right now?
I got a sub. Sub date 36 two-tone Wimbledon yellow gold fluted Jubilee. A root beer, Date 840 olive. And
oh shit, you have the olive as well?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. I like that one. Actually, that one's really nice as well. I saw Negronis. That's a nice
the Negroni.
The Negroni.
I actually got mine before him. I got mine before him.
Okay, sorry.
But it's still called the Negroni.
We'll call it the Eddie. The Eddie Greenie.
And then got what else? I have the Yachtmaster 42 in yellow gold. I got that like last month.
So do you have an AD in London? Is where you source all your pieces?
I got the Yachtmaster 42 from London because I crumble under mild amounts of pressure. And then my main AD is back in Portland. So like the AD in London and the one in Portland on the list for the Pepsi. But I still haven't fucking got a Pepsi yet. It's fucking bullshit.
Are you originally from? Are you from Oregon? Is that where you grew up?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh. Dude, that olive dot. I'm saying, like, damn, that's a nice piece. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll call it the Eddie now. I didn't realize it. When I met Negroni in Napa, I was like, oh damn. I was like, yeah. I was like, I
should have said, oh, dude, nice Negroni watch.
Yeah. In person, like this picture does not do that piece, like at all justice.
Yeah.
hour markers look really good, and the lights. Oh my god!
Speaking of Day-Date owners, Diego, are you wearing it? Are you wearing yours right now?
Diego, let's see it,
right
bro.
now.
I want to see that gold Day-Date.
All right, hold on.
You got
you know what? For Vegas, I got to bring my dad's Day-Date just for Vegas.
Whoa, shout out to Andrew Volkovich, who just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you so much, Andrew. 5 people.
Dude,
And I
that's
get
clean.
to use the emojis and have a little bit more fun. Oh, and even Blondie got the membership. That's cool.
How is it in such pristine condition, man? Like, did the original owner not wear it, or?
I mean, he wore it some because like the case back sticker is not perfect. You can find these like brand new still. I think they were just careful with it.
Do you mind if I ask how much you shelled out for it, or?
Yeah,
or in the
I'll
private
tell you
chat.
in the private chat.
Oh yeah, you can.
Yeah, but what I will say is, European watch company they'll negotiate with you. The price isn't the price, you know. So that was
everyone's buying it from the European watch company, you know.
Yeah.
George Varghese is looking at a watch from the European watch company.
European watch company is the way to do it.
Yeah, I mean they got good stuff.
That's why I was gonna say, hey, Cars, if we can look at some watches here, maybe. Oh, damn! They just cut the price on the Grossman. No, shit! They can't sell it. It's unmovable.
Dude, you know the only thing about that watch that cheesed me off more than anything, it does remind me a little bit of the 1921.
Yes.
It's got a little bit of that.
Yeah, it's got that similar look.
It, right?
Yeah,
it's the same font.
Haha.
Dude, I'm gonna have to unload this. Anybody want to make an offer on this?
No. Just somebody should buy mine.
Buy your fucking cruise.
Nobody will. But hey, you know what? Look at this. It's like, guys, you can buy for $37,000. You can get a watch that's almost a Vacheron 1921. You can get it like half the price. No, maybe
it's
a
vertical.
Third, fourth.
It's not at an angle. You can actually look at it dead straight on.
I thought
this is the one you got from Bondage, right? Is that
yeah.
from Bondage?
Yeah. No, I mean I like the watch, but yeah. Where's Bondage? Bondage has been missing for a long time.
What number is this one? Do they show it?
No, they're not numbered. There's not like limited edition to 40 pieces.
I know, that's why I'm asking what number is this watch? Because every Grossman is numbered.
They hit it because it's like a reference number.
So what? Yeah. So the purchasing story on this, like you just like the piece, like that was your like you just
I also really liked the dial. I thought, I mean, it's work of art. It's as close as I'm gonna get to owning art, and I thought, it was also at a discount because that's its retail. Actually, the European watch company is still selling it above retail. It's 36,000. So you can imagine I got it slightly cheaper than that. But I would sell it at what I bought it, just because look, I like it, I appreciated it. It comes with 2 straps. But if somebody wants to, I'll tell you exactly how much. If somebody's interested in it,
it's so similar, man.
Yeah. Maybe I won't get rid of it. Actually, you know what? Actually, I'm gonna keep it. Never mind.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm not selling it. Too bad. Too bad.
Come on.
Yeah.
Dude.
No.
Tim, you need to get rid of it. You need Rolex. You need a Day-Date.
No, I'm happy with my watch. That's what everybody else.
You gotta wear it more, though. You gotta wear it more.
I'll wear it more. I'll put it on right now. There we go.
Are you wearing IWC?
Problem solved. What?
Were you wearing IWC?
I was wearing actually the Air King.
Oof. You got to give it to that one too.
I am. This is a nice watch, though. Look at that.
Apparently, I have family money and trade professionally.
Hey, so the Day-Date, Diego, was that something you were looking for? Like, what was the story behind the pickup?
Yeah, let me get another watch.
Like, were you on the hunt for a good condition on that piece, or?
Yeah, like this was my grandpa's date just, and it's got a pie pan dial. So the equivalent of the date would be the 1803, and just maybe a year or so of looking, I realized that these old pie pan dates, they're just like beat to shit, over polished. The bracelets like falling apart, and once I got over the fact of like, okay, I'll just get a flat dial. The double quickset was a smart thing to do, and what I like about these old dates, they still have brushing on the lugs. So like that really,
really satiny. It's got a little satiny finish. Yeah,
looks so clean.
Yeah, and I wanted one that was unpolished. It didn't have to be this nice, but just unpolished with a tight bracelet. Dude, once those bracelets start to go,
what's the case size on that? On
36.
That's 36.
Yeah. So stick indices I wanted, champagne dial. But yeah,
I've wanted to Vegas if you can, man.
Yeah, I will.
Well, if you're gonna be in New York, are you going to New York for watch time?
Yeah, I'll probably bring it there too.
Dude, I'm gonna stop by my parents' place, pick up his. I'm gonna jack his date.
You could double wrist it. Yeah, this watch, Tim, is actually. I was blown away when I saw it in person.
Freaking amazing.
Well, what's amazing about it is the track, the seconds track.
Yeah.
Because it's like a little train track, and to think that they carved that out, I have to think that it may have been helped a little bit with chemicals. Like they put like a, what would you call it? Like a decal down, and then they chemically lowered most of it, and then they just went and chipped.
That's not even that only works in science experiments. That wouldn't be this accurate. The liquids, they freaking just go everywhere. Come on.
It's perfect. I try to find a flaw with the loop. I couldn't see anything wrong with it.
Perfectly cut. Yeah. It's people with steady hands, something that we're never going to be. Oh man, it looks so good on the wrist too. Never mind, guys, I'm not selling it. Unless somebody pays like $50,000, something ridiculous. It's just I don't want to sell it. That's it. It's my watch. Really nice. Really nice.
Yeah, but you got to wear it a lot more.
Yeah, I'm gonna wear it. I'm gonna wear it the heck out of it. So
you gonna wear it to watch time, Tim?
Yeah, I will. I wore it last time to watch time. Maybe I'll do it again. But cars, like, there's so many watches on European Watch Company. So many interesting things. It's possible to trade some, more generic watches into something really, really special.
Like, this might be a silly question. Where are they based? Like Europe? Or
Boston.
In Boston?
Yeah. And Boston Collectors actually lives like an hour away from them. Really good guys.
Yeah, usually for secondary, I go to Watchbox. That's my go-to. But do they like, how are they price-wise vis-a-vis?
Very good. Very, very good, actually. Like, Diego was there.
Yeah, I just put what I paid in the private chat.
Yeah.
Here's the thing with the watches they have is like, could I have waited and found something slightly cheaper on Moda? Maybe. Right. Every other comp I found on Chrono or eBay would have included sales tax and like shipping potentially from international. So now you got the import fees, 10-day shipping, eBay authentication crap where it's in limbo, all that bullshit. I ordered the watch at 3. I had it at my office at 10 a.m. the next day.
Oh, wow. From Boston they shipped it, or?
Yep.
Oh, wow.
So, and I think if you wire, because I was talking to PG and Brian, they said if you wire, they're more keen to negotiate. So I just called and said, hey, if I wire this much, let's have a deal. And back and forth, and we eventually agreed. But I mean, it was a smooth transaction, classy guys, and
nice.
It was fun.
So you got to. That's a I don't know what the prices are on this, but that seems pretty reasonable when I can get.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I've found them listed below that on Chrono, but you're paying the tax, you're paying the shipping, you're paying all that shit, and before you know it,
it all adds up.
You're adding $4 or $5 grand to the list price. So.
How does have you guys ever bought from Moda? Like, how do they deal with sales tax and shipping between the parties? What's the process there?
Their price is what you pay, right? Sometimes they'll say, like, if it's a Georgia-based person, they say if you're in Georgia, you're paying sales tax on top. But they work the tax into their price. So, like,
Moda calculates it for the two parties? Like, they come up with a price?
Like, if I was running a legitimate business and I listed a watch, and let's just say my tax rate was 10%. If I listed a watch for 10 grand, I would owe, like, when I do my paperwork, the watch is really not sold for 10 grand. It was sold for, X plus 10.
Got it. So it's B2B. So I think somebody said, so there's no private party transactions in Moda.
There is. Yeah.
There is. So between two private parties, then how do they work that out? If, like, I'm buying it from you, like, so how do you work out?
I think the same as European Watch Company did with me. My price that we agreed on that I put in the private chat, when I got my invoice from them, the sale price was actually below that. And then whatever taxes to get them to that number is the sales tax I paid. So, I mean.
Yeah, that's the thing about peer-to-peer. It's a little bit murky around how they work out, like, the entire transaction price, like who covers insurance, who covers shipping. And do they do escrow? Do people usually do escrow in Moda, or you just trust whoever?
You can. I think it's a 1% fee, is what OC has said.
That's 1% on the value? Yeah. Oh, wow.
They could do it? Wow.
Yeah, you could send it to, I think the dude's name is Vadim or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
You send it to him. It's a little sketchy because here's the thing. If you were to sell one of your watches on Moda cars, you've never sold on there before.
No.
They're going to expect you to ship prior, especially if the guy who said, I'll take it is like a big guy on there. Oh, I don't pay.
They vouch for the guy, right? Basically, they vouch that the guy's legit, so I ship it to that person first.
Yeah. You get your watch, or they get the watch. It's legit. They wire the money. So,
all right. So I'm taking risk as a newbie within Moda.
Yeah. Like a little vetting process.
Yeah, but having said all that, the prices are they're lower than everything we're seeing. But there's a gamble to that.
So if you went to European Watch Company, you saw a price on Moda, you said, "Hey, Moda has this." Would they have matched it?
No.
Because
what's that name? Watch Eric from formerly CRM. He was talking about that. He says people call him like, "Hey, this Sky Dweller's way cheaper on Moda," and he's like, "Well, fucking buy it on Moda." Click.
Why is the entire gray market running on Moda? Why the fuck is that the case right now?
I'm gonna get some more ice. I'll be back.
I don't think they are.
Or at least all the backpack flippers are all running off of Moda.
I don't know, man, but it's the benchmark for like the absolute most that a dealer will offer you, right? And even then, they'll offer you less than those prices.
So Moda is kind of like a centralized exchange where you can find watches, and a lot of these other dealers are just going to storefront walk-ins to do other purchases as well, or online purchases as well.
Like, I'll give you an example. When I was that Datejust, the Palm Franz, I got offered a number because it was so low. I said, "This is cheaper than Moda," and he's like, "Yeah, that's where I plan on selling it." I was like, "Wow, dude."
So it's like, what the fuck is the value add in this situation for that dealer? They're expecting to make a few $100 just by a few clicks of the mouse connecting people. That's like arbitrary laziness.
You got to think that the people selling on Moda, they source those watches from somebody at a price below what they're listing it at. So
the more watches become popular, the more people gain knowledge in watches, the less demand for ultra specialized watch sorcerer, like a guy who can source watches, diminishes. So like people,
that's what's happening with data and globalization, right? All of a sudden you're connecting more and more people. The value of being one of these brokers connecting markets, connecting individuals is less and less as people are able to reach out individually.
Quantity will always like outdo specialization, but there's always going to be need for specialized people. It's
The vintage market is one of those.
Yeah.
But I think it's really
people like Eric Wynn, they're gonna exist because they got ultra specialized.
Yeah, I think Eric, he's got some runway, just given his pedigree and his track record. People have dealt with him. Yeah, that's gonna be more valuable.
It's not just like, here's the thing with dudes like Eric Wynn, like it's not just what's on his website. He knows where watches are, right?
Yep.
Like I think
he's a gatekeeper for certain rare pieces. Like he just knows. He has his little spreadsheet as well.
CS, I mean, this is a valid point that I actually want to raise. CS says Moda operates outside tax rules, essentially. Buyer to buyer equals bullshit, just like Wesley to Tempe's gentleman. I mean, there's a possibility that, look, the Moda, I think the guys who are running Moda, they're making big money. There's no reason to show why they might.
How does Moda make money?
Like, exactly. Like, do they take a cut off the top on each transaction? Like, how are they?
Them monthly?
Exactly. So it's the escrow service, the 1%.
Yeah, they got the escrow. I believe when they have auctions, like, hey, I don't feel like throwing out a number on my watch. Let's just see what happens. I think you have to pay for that. And there are other Moda groups, like the main Moda's got like 70,000 people, but there are other groups below that which are pay to play.
Like more specialized groups, even better, more.
So as a dealer, I pay like a subscription to.
Yeah. So like Rolex forums, for example, if you want to sell a watch in the Rolex forums, you have to be what they call a pledge member, which means they have a PayPal link. You donate $20, and now your user account has a pledge member icon, and you can actually post in the forum.
Wow.
So,
have you bought?
Have I bought from Rolex forums? I have not. I'm trying to think, but we did find Carolyn's Coke on the Rolex forums, and we met the guy in person. There's good stuff. No, I've never bought from Moda. I sold a Submariner, an old vintage Submariner there like 2 years ago. And it was one of those deals where I had to send the watch first because that's my only transaction ever on there. And it was a little bit scary, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing though, right? Because then it becomes a question like how much you want to pay for peace of mind. Like there's a cutoff, right? At a certain point.
Oh, yeah. And the more we learn from Anthony and people like that that line's dropping. Like,
no, seriously, yeah, I agree.
It's scary.
PG, thank you so much for $5 super chat. When I rode short bus, they always told me I was special. Am I not, Tim? Hey, PG, you're always gonna be special to me. Boston Collector, if you don't pay sales taxes, then you are on the hook for use tax in your state if your state has that. Yeah, there's
I'm pretty sure they need to collect sales tax if you're operating a business.
That's the thing. When I talk to the guy at European Watch Company, I say, here's a number I want to be at. And he's like, fine. Right? I didn't say no sales tax, nothing like that. Just that's the number.
Let me just go refill my water. I'll be right back.
When I got my invoice, it was the sale price was below our agreed upon number, and then they showed the tax, which equaled our agreed upon price. So essentially, I did pay sales tax, and I think that's what a lot of these guys in Moda do if they're running a legitimate business with like a LLC or a tax ID and all that kind of stuff. They have to, or else, I mean, they're gonna.
Yeah,
that's not good.
Because at their volume, I don't know what sort of transaction volume they're doing through there, but at some point that catches up. I think
yeah, you're a private dealer and you have 60 wires over $10,000 to your account. The tax man's going to notice that. You're going to say, where's all your invoices? So, but I don't know. But yeah, I'd love to buy a watch from Eric Wynn. I was listening earlier, and you were mentioning the box papers. I don't know what the watch is, but that shit's always hard.
Yeah. He's on the lookout for one. If it's always around, box papers. I mean, the piece is great. It's working fine.
Yeah.
And he stands by all his pieces, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
But,
he's honest, too. He'll say if it's polished. He'll say this and that. Mm-hmm. But from what I've heard, he's not a big box papers kind of guy.
No.
So it's a little difficult.
He's not. Yeah. So I've been talking. So yeah, I know Eric very well. Pretty good friends, and I've been trying to talk to Tim, and let's get Eric Wynn like on the channel for one of the live streams.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just wonder if
you just have to. The way it works with Tim, you just have to tell him Eric Wynn's coming on Thursday. Like that's it.
He's coming on in like an hour. Are you guys ready? And
yeah. And he'll make the thumbnail.
I think it'd be pretty cool getting his perspective. I mean, have you seen him speak at all at the?
Oh yeah, I haven't seen him in person, but I've seen him obviously on YouTube. I saw him when Tim went to Miami. I thought he was the highlight of that Miami Antique Show because he had all.
I didn't see that. Was that recently?
Oh yeah, this was when Daniel Katz and OC went down. But he had he
caught up with Eric. Oh shit.
Yeah, he had he had a 3970 with Breguet numerals, like platinum or some shit. He had salmon dial, 3970s. He had some really cool old Rolex. Yeah, it was to me, it was a highlight of that whole weekend as far as watches go.
And the guy knows his stuff as well, which is cool. He's got these funny little backstories. But he's a salty guy. He's a very spicy guy.
That's why you get him on the show.
Glasses. Yeah, he's got opinions on the industry and players in the space.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw they had what's this guy's name? John Buckley was on the stream. That guy as well. He has his opinions. I think he's a good fit for the show. And
who's John Buckley? Who's he?
John Buckley is a guy that if you've ever heard of the Buckley dial date just, you ever heard of that?
No, I'm not familiar with it. No.
Well, he's a guy that's been in the, I guess, the watch buying and trading industry for like 20 or 30 years, and from New York City. Let's see.
Yeah, whenever I hear Buckley, you know what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Pizza and 10-inch wrists. That's all I think of.
Exactly. So this is the Buckley dial date just.
So what makes that a Buckley dial?
The fact that the guy that essentially found these and started spruiking them, his last name's Buckley. So it became the Buckley, kind of like the John Mayer Daytona.
Now, how long has he been pitching these?
Oh, since the 90s. He's kind of one of the guys that started the whole Rolex forums thing, buying and selling watches, buying the day dates out of, or not the day dates, the vintage Daytonas from the guys in Italy, when nobody wanted them. They started that whole movement. So, but what I was saying is he like Eric Wind is very, I don't think opinionated is the word, but he's open to just saying what's on his mind. He had some words on Anthony and backpack flippers and all that shit. So on this dial though, so it's the indices, is it the date as well? This particular item? No, it's just these numerals, these Romans. When it's printed on the dial, they call it a Buckley dial.
Okay,
Buckley dial.
And how is this a 36 or as well?
Yeah,
or?
36s, all 36. They might have some smaller ones, but we don't.
There's a big variety of them. Yeah, by the way, those Buckley dials were almost named after John Mayer.
No.
But the Buckley dials, are they very hard to get? Are they trading at a premium?
No, they're just unique kind of set of unique way that Rolex was doing dials for a short time. Right? It's just
but are there a lot of them out there or not?
Yeah.
Many? Oh, there are. Okay.
Oh yeah. There's a big variety. Let's say maybe there's a timeless vintage article. Okay. Maybe.
Yeah, we were just talking about you need to get Eric Wind on the show and how he'd be a good fit.
Oh, yeah.
I was saying that John Buckley was on and he was a good fit too.
Yeah, I was actually, it's embarrassing because I spoke with Eric Wind and he said that he wants to come on the show, and that was in January. But yeah, so he's happy to come on anytime. I just have to tell him hey, Eric, now is a good time. Let's do a show. I just never felt like it was the right time.
I think
1,000th episode
of the conversation. because like he just has so much knowledge.
Yeah.
Speaks very well, and he'll just give you an honest take as well. Like he's not that political when it comes to stuff.
Yeah. I'll I could tell him to come on like on the 1000th episode, but it's best to have him come on where he's like in the beginning, because I like to, when I have a guest on, I like to keep him to the first like
And
1 hour,
the
2 hours.
dedicated show, maybe, right, to him. I mean,
Yeah, exactly, because I want to have him in the title, and then as the show goes on, if when he has to go, he can go, and then we can have other people come on and talk about react to the show if they liked it, if they didn't like it, answer additional questions, etc. Yeah.
Have you ever heard of Eric Koo?
Eric.
Yep.
Okay, so when we had John Buckley on, Tim's like, oh, like vintage guys like Eric Wind. And he's like, Eric Wind, are you fucking retarded? He's like, you need to know about Eric Koo. And Tim goes, Eric who? He's like, Eric who? And Tim's like, Eric who? What? He was astonished that Tim didn't know who Eric Koo was. He almost ended the interview.
I got so confused.
Like the Amiga movement, right? Kind of like that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm not super. I don't hide the fact that I'm not super into vintage watches. I like to create my own destiny with my watches. I like to have my own. I want to tell my own story on my watches, not somebody else's story. What's up, Eddie? You don't believe it? You disagree?
I didn't hear anything for the past 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Past
Oh,
20
okay.
minutes.
I was just saying, I like to tell my story with my watches, not somebody else's. I mean, it's nice if you could, to acquire somebody's watch, or if you inherit a watch. What's
Davidoff.
that? Davidoff? Yeah.
Davidoffs are primarily Nicaraguan now.
I can't wait for Vegas.
Yeah, Connecticut. I think they use Connecticut shave. Yeah. I mean, I think the quality control on the
Davidoffs
are, bar none.
MD Chess Tim has to write all the answers to the questions he will ask to Eric before the interview. That's hilarious.
Oh man!
But Eric Koo, this is his actually website. The Loop This.
Oh wow!
And it's a bit of an auction. I think it's an auction blend watch. So there's lots. For example, this is lot number 2000. And as you can see it, you can bid. Huh?
The Patrizzi dial.
Yes. I mean, look close. It's got like, yeah, very good stuff.
You know who just got one of these, right?
Who?
Ryan Singer.
Oh, really? Oh,
yeah, dude, he got a nice one.
That's
for a steal of a price.
Where did he got his?
I can't remember where, but I mean, it was one of those deals where like the photos were horrible.
Yeah,
he sent me the photos, and I was like,
stay away.
Not necessarily stay away, but like for a little bit more money, you can get something really good. He's like, well, I'm gonna go look at it anyway, and like the photos hid this perfect watch, just shitty photos.
Yeah,
but these are really cool.
Yeah. Diego, are you into Omega at all? I don't recall if you have any in your collection.
Yeah, I've got two.
No modern though, right?
It's no modern. The modern contemporary pieces, they don't really do it for me. But I would love to get a vintage Speedmaster, but there's so many references. There's so many dial configurations that's the problem with vintage. Like if you want one, you can buy blindly and then regret it 3 months later when you actually start digging into it.
Yeah, yeah.
So there's always that groundwork that has to be.
Just get a vintage Ploprof.
Yeah.
What is it about the modern pieces you don't like about Omega?
So like the new Speedmaster, the bracelet, it's so far beyond what it originally was. The Seamasters, they're all way too big for me. Just way too big. I feel like they overemphasize the use of ceramic in their watches. Gets a little tiresome with like ceramic bezel, ceramic dial, laser etching the waves. I'm like, I'm more of like an aluminum guy, like this kind of stuff. But I don't know. And then I like the 321, but I almost feel like it's a little bit too soft. The edges, it's not sharp enough. The bracelet.
You want it sharp. You want sharp
Well,
edges.
like, if you look at the old 321s, they're very, I don't know. They just have a different look to them. But yeah, I answered Boston earlier.
Boston Collector, by the way, says that European watch company charges taxes because if they sell over 100,000 to a state, that they need to charge sales taxes unless you have a reseller certificate. Interesting.
Yep.
Weird stuff. And Kino Prado, Eric Wind worked for Christie's 10 or so years ago. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
You should have seen the Speedmaster that Bright Blue Comet got. He got like a 20th anniversary Apollo 11 one.
Oh yeah.
Bright blue. Oh, did he unbox on the screen?
He did, but like it's got one of those like presidential bracelets where it's flat on the inside. Hesselite crystal, all that kind of shit. That's the Speedmasters that I like.
Okay. Where did he did he say where he sourced it?
He got it from a guy called Lunar Oyster.
Yeah.
I mean, he's legit. That's where I got my Sea Dweller. I think Carolyn got hers from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I've been looking for that exact watch he got. And Bright Blue got his. I mean, this thing is like unused, 1989, I think. It was just insane.
Damn. Yeah, sometimes you get lucky on that stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. He almost got one, and then on the live stream, actually somebody else bought it, and then he got just as good
an even
one.
better one.
Yeah. Maybe slightly, but it was also a little bit more expensive. So.
Yeah, but it was way better.
Oh yeah. Wow.
Yeah. It was a good thing he didn't get that first one.
Hey, one of the viewers got that one.
I know, but I actually know Bright Blue, so I'm happy for him.
I'll listen. Both, I think, are pretty good. They're according to their price, right? So it's not like Bright Blue got like a cheaper one, right? It was better condition, but slightly more expensive.
Yep.
Yeah. By the way, I really like this thing. They put Eric Koo. He puts timer graph reading on with every watch. So it's like this tutor is plus minus. What is it? Oh, it's plus 20 seconds a day. What the hell? It's gonna need a service.
It's worse than my AP.
Yeah.
Do you really care though on a watch like that, or are you just wearing it because the watch looks great?
You know what, Diego? Though it did irritate me. It did. Like I don't really.
No, I mean like this tutor. Yours. Yeah. How far off was your watch that you're talking about? Are you talking about the AP that was 15 minutes?
15 minutes. That's no. It was broken.
15 minutes. Yeah, 15 minutes. The first time was 15 minutes. Yeah.
Oh yeah, something like that. Something like that. Look, I'm sorry, but if you buy it at retail, yeah, I'm talking like when you buy a vintage piece like this.
Yeah.
It's like
29 could I mean at least it's fast, right? If it was slow, could be annoying. I mean,
I think they're both pretty annoying, Tim.
Do you wait until it breaks?
So wait, is your AP still off after getting it back?
No, it's been. So I was saying earlier on the stream, it's about 2.5 weeks now. I've got it back from service. It's running fine.
Okay, good. I was gonna say.
Well, we'll see tonight. Maybe I'll take.
I say give it another week.
Dude, seriously, if this thing busts after this one, I'm absolutely getting rid of it, and I'm off AP after this. That's it. Because I was holding out because I wanted to get another piece, but after this, if this thing does not work,
AP released.
I'm done with AP.
Let me ask you a question. How long did you wait?
For
the service.
For the piece or for service?
No, for service.
It wasn't long, about a month.
Okay, that's not terrible. So they actually did like expedite your issue.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if they really expedited it, but
typically you're looking at like 3 months at a minimum.
Well, the Protect that Tim busted, that took me almost 7-8 months.
Oh, Jesus. That's so insane.
The time that you can't get back. God. It was gonna, but the thing is though, it was gonna break. These things don't it was gonna break maybe in a year, maybe 2, maybe 20 years. It was gonna break eventually.
So here's the
it
thing.
broke immediately when you touched it.
I'm looking at the service ticket for AP. So it's still under warranty, but they still put the line item, how much it costs to repair it. They actually put it in
that?
Just to show you.
So this is what it says. This is what they described. The watchmaker made an adjustment to the cannon pinion in order to assure the integrity and accuracy of the timepiece. The movement was serviced. So that's what they put in the line. So how much you think?
3,000. No, like
how much?
I'm gonna say it's like $2,350.
Diego always guesses like
$920 for that.
Oh shit.
920.
Yeah, 920. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But
they covered it because it's under. But still, that's $920.
Yeah,
wow, probably that's the cost of like taking apart a movement. That's not that bad.
Well, my Protect costs a lot more. It was probably closer to what Diego and Eddie was saying.
Yeah.
450. Yeah.
That was expensive because they had to do an overhaul.
Jeez.
Did they refinish it at all, or
no?
What did they do?
What did they say?
They didn't screw with anything on the case.
Good.
But
you should have showed them the recording. It would have helped your case.
It was out of warranty as well.
Oh,
yeah, this shit.
Damn.
What do you think about these watches? These APs?
This is the new AP. The new APs collab with Michael Kors.
Jeez.
Let me do something here, Tim. Check this.
That's rough.
You know, if they made these out of plastic, I wouldn't mind. This would actually be
it's called a Casio, dude. Where they already make these out of.
Yeah. Look at that. Oof. It looks like the picture was taken in the 70s. It's pretty nice. The pictures, the photography.
You guys like this?
No, the community has turned against this watch. I kind of look. I can appreciate it without wanting one. I appreciate. I get it. I get it.
They could. I'm doing something here in Microsoft Paint. Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
Like, is this so avant-garde? We don't get it. Is that what this?
The three-hander is still nice, but then you go to three-hander. Oh, so you go to chronograph. Sorry, you go to a chronograph, and that's where everybody lost their mind because the chronograph doesn't have any markers, so you can't tell anything. It looks so like design. It's
hold on. What are the three sub?
That's a chronograph. The one is 30 minutes, and the other one is the 12-hour subdials.
Wait, well, hold on. So on the left, what is that? Is that an hour?
By the way, you know what the irony of this thing is, cars? You're not gonna believe it. This is also the only Patek that doesn't have a date. It's like
this is the only AP.
It's everybody wants AP.
Yeah, but hold on. So
to make a
the
chronograph
register at 9 o'clock. What is that? Is that
at 9 o'clock? That's running seconds.
That's just a running seconds. Okay, and then at 3 o'clock, that's
30 minutes counter, I think.
Okay.
So 30-minute interval counter, or a 30-minute or 1 hour counter. I can't tell you. I don't know how they modified it in this. But at 6, I think that's 12 hours.
How much is this?
It's 94,000.
Fuck.
No. No. It's but it's no date. It's no date, guys. Finally, you got it. What you want.
Dude,
everyone.
I'm telling you, if they had simply laser etched in at least the registers.
Okay.
Little circles, it would have been bearable. But
okay, so sorry. So this is the way the chronograph is laid out. At 6, that's the running seconds. At 9 o'clock, that was the 30-minute counter. So I was right about the 30-minute counter. But at 3, it's got the 12-hour counter for the chrono.
Wow.
Yeah. And they could take out a date. They're just not doing it because they don't want to. Damn, look at that. It looks kind of cool. I like it when it's like this. Although I know this state is not permanent because the seconds at 6 it's gonna be always running, so it's not gonna be like facing up. But
Yeah, I am curious who's gonna pick up this piece. Like
yeah,
some
well,
of the
this
other yeah.
it's a hype brand. They're collabing with this 1017 Alex 9SM brand, so
But
that's a
so
hype
here's the
brand.
thing, so listen, I get the
Yeah,
art
One doesn't
movement
look too bad.
and they're trying to
yeah,
push the boundaries. But like you think about the Marvel collabs, right? There are gonna be people gonna buy that stuff.
yeah.
This, like you think about the mindset of the buyer that looks at this. Like, is it just to complete every AP they own? Like they really do like this design aesthetic because of
There's a lot of people that buy watches because nobody else can get their hands on it, or they only made 2 of them. Like that's a big selling point for them. It's weird.
Question in the chat, like let's just say you can get accesses, would you still shell out 90 large for this, right? It's yeah, I don't know. And yeah, they probably have a certain demographic that is just the
Hype piece. They're moving into more collabs. I mean, collabs is the new trend right now, and AP is really trend conscious. They follow all the latest trends, and then when the trend dies, they freaking throw all those AP watches under the bus and start a new line according to the new trend. That's AP. That's what they do. By the way, look at that.
Yeah.
Nice. It's the 202 16202 in rose gold with chocolate fume dial.
It's nice.
Yeah.
I could have gone to this event. Didn't feel like it though. Just
really?
so hot. Yeah, we have a what's it called?
You wouldn't be able to see anything, but talking to
No,
people.
yes, no. We have.
Oh, yeah?
Our company has like this terrace with like food and drinks and seats.
What?
Yeah,
dude, you should have went.
I could have gone Friday, but I wasn't feeling too good, and then it was so hot this weekend.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I don't feel like going out myself. I just want to go into my bedroom, turn on the AC, and just pass out.
That looks good though. That fume dial, I like that.
Yeah, the fume is freaking sexy. But yeah, I think AP, like, look, everybody's struggling for ideas. Everybody needs new ideas, right? And doing collabs is a great and easy way to get like your brand that's popular to make like some quote unquote limited editions, but also a little bit variety with other brands that have exposure too. Doing like a collab with this clothing brand, and the clothing brand is hype beast stuff. Like, we went on the website. Let
me ask you a question.
It will work. I could see somebody wear that type of clothing with this watch.
What collabs does Patek and Vacheron do?
Look,
if any, I'm asking a genuine question.
Well, hey, look at this. Vacheron just did Bentley collab with Bentley.
Rolls Royce.
Sorry, Rolls Royce. But AP did the same collab with them also, right? So
yeah, Vacheron, but Vacheron, they don't even advertise much, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was one of one. They don't do like Marvel thing. Vacheron did the Louvre collab.
Oh, that's true. Yeah,
that's pretty.
They did that.
Yeah,
they did Louvre.
Yeah, that is really classic because they're.
Is that the one with like the different ancient dials?
Yeah, and they were also fundraising for.
Those were amazing.
Yeah, those were. Yeah, I saw them in person. Those, yeah, it's just works of art at that point.
Yeah.
Hold on, Timmy, can you pull those up? We'd love to just. Yeah.
Oh, sorry, you sent me.
If I had my pick of a Vacheron, it'd be one of those.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Here we go. Oh, okay. The Grubel?
No, not the Grubel. No, forget the Grubel.
Oh.
Fuck the Grubel.
Wait, so
GF.
what do you want me to pull up? The
I'll send you a link in the private
okay.
chat.
Yeah, put in the private chat. Oh shit.
I'm just saying, like, you don't see Patek doing like a collab with Nike.
Oh yeah. No.
This is a de Bethune, right?
Yeah, this is the other one, I guess.
Yeah, this one. No, I was just pulling up earlier. I'm not a big
The other
DB
one is better.
but this one, like, I can get behind because the thing about DB, I mean, the finishing's amazing.
Yeah,
it's the whole Star Trek.
That the other one was too much. Did you see the other one that we pulled up earlier, the de Bethune, Diego?
No, but is it this case style where it like flexes?
Yeah, it was
lugs are really cool. This doesn't have the floating lugs. The floating lugs are really sick on the DBs.
I got to see if I can find it, but there's a guy on Instagram that has one, but he wears his on like one of those kind of like those RM Velcro straps, if you know what I mean. And it looks so freaking good. Yeah, and it's like a high polished like stainless steel or whatever the hell. I'll find it, but it's something else.
Yeah, I sent you the link, Tim.
Okay, let's see this thing. Oh yeah, jeez. I saw this one.
Yeah,
what's up? Oh,
if it's good or not.
What the hell? Okay. Oh.
Try.
Let's go.
If it's okay or
shit.
not.
Okay. It's good.
It's good?
Okay. Oh, okay. Let's do. Okay. Here we go. Bam. So this is a 1-of-1 micro painting that they did of this. Is this the Michelangelo or? Let's see. They say here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know that painting.
Yeah, this was actually just a sketch that was left.
So I was talking to the folks at Boutique. So there was a specific painter, and I don't recall her name, and she's in high demand amongst all the watchmakers.
Yeah,
to help basically like shepherd and do all these dials, right? So you can only make so many in any given time period.
Yeah, it's a really like special skill that required to do this.
I like the mosaic ones. The one with the lion, I think, is insane.
20 shades of brown, gray brown, sepia tone. So she had to use like different colors. So I think it did explain, maybe not in this article, about what the painting is, but I can't see it here.
Hold on, I sent you the wrong link. Let me.
But these were the 4 of Louvre collaborations, and I think the other one. So these are for sale, and then the custom one, people could bid, and then they could request any piece of art from the Louvre to be put in the micro painting for this watch. So the guy, I think he bet like 800,000.
What if you pick one of those like ugly baby Jesus ones?
You can pick anything you want. Anything you want that's in the Louvre. Taking time. Thank you so much for $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Tim. Let's get to 10,000 subscribers before Tuesday. Support and upvote. Thank you. Hey guys, if you've been watching these shows but are not subscribed, subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Taking time.
I sent you a text in the link, the private chat as well, which has better photos on.
Yeah, that's this one. That's the collab where they made those pieces of art. Insane. Yeah, insane. I know. Did you go to the Louvre, Diego, when you were in?
Yeah, I did. It was
spent
pretty
one day
incredible.
There?
Yep.
Yeah, the Louvre is pretty. Yeah.
So like my favorite thing ever as far as museums goes, like ancient Egypt. And the Louvre had a lot of stuff, but I I've come to realize that most of that shit is in England, right? And in Cairo itself. So I'm gonna have to make a trip there.
Have you been to the New York Met?
Yeah, that was cool too.
Temple,
That was
Temple
really,
of Theater, I think is what it's called. Yeah.
yeah. But yeah,
Yeah,
the
this
Louvre
blue
was,
in person is nuts. So this piece.
Damn,
that.
look at that lion. These are the Persian kind of lions, or something. Let's see, this is
From King
lion.
Darius, I
The
think.
Darius. Yo.
Oh, I found that DB28.
Oh yeah, Persian. Yeah.
Send you a link.
Unbelievable.
My favorite out of this collection is the Statue of Victory, the winged
Oh,
goddess.
the Nike. Yeah. Me too. This is my
That's-
favorite one. The
Yeah, that
statue
was,
in the Louvre too. It's placed in like a really nice location.
it's on the top of the stairs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks so good.
On like the top
wings.
of the ship.
Definitely everybody should, like, it seems like so dumb. Like, why would you, what's so special about a statue made of marble? But when you see it in real life, it's very impressive. It's impressive that it survived until today. I didn't think I was gonna be as impressed. Oh, roommate, we're gonna go to Paris. You want to see the Louvre?
Oh, Tim, I'm about to send you something. This is where it's
Yeah.
at.
I like to have a
Yeah, maybe when you're ready. Oh, that's the video for how they created. Yeah. Oh yeah, there we go.
I thought what was just as interesting was like what the Louvre was prior to it being the museum and how it grew and all that kind of stuff. I watched a little documentary after we went and I was like, damn.
Yeah.
It was just like residents and then like some ladies like, I want to be as far away as possible from these guys. So she built like the West Wing.
Did you stop by at all, like any of the wineries, like Burgundy, Loire Valley?
No.
So
I
stay
think we
mainly.
were in Paris for like, I think 4 nights, maybe 3 nights.
Okay.
Can't remember.
Yeah, wine country out there is like different level, even from obviously from Cali.
Yeah, this is like we're gonna need some advice from Machine where to go, because the wine, I was asking him, I was like, man, where's the best wine? And I thought maybe Italy, but no, it's France. There's still, but maybe Napa is even better. You know, France definitely going to be more historical, but that doesn't necessarily mean that they're the best.
Yeah, like this is the stuff I like to see. I don't want to see clothing brand collabs. I want to see this.
Yeah, well, that's the cool thing. We got Vacheron. AP is gonna do their thing. Vacheron's
Who is
gonna
that? Is
do their
that Caesar?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it is. No,
Yeah.
Octavia Augusta, the adopted son of Caesar.
Oh yeah,
Huh.
Augustus. There you go. And he's got Roman tile work, kind of like
Jesus
in
Christ.
Pompeii. You didn't stop by Pompeii, right?
No. That'd be cool though.
Yeah, it's very tough to get there. You have to take like a bus, and the bus is really sketchy. At any moment, it looks like it's gonna fall off the cliff. Yeah, real sketch stuff. Cars, thank you so much for $20 super chat. Countdown to 1,000 with 2 more episodes. We'll bounce soon. Hey, this is cool. Hey, you know what? Let's stay another 17 minutes. 4-hour show. I'm gonna cut it there. It's gonna be a nice package, and because I'm gonna finish up the mug. I don't know whether I should reveal the image.
No, you gotta
No revelation.
It's a cool mug. I saw some early. Yeah, it's cool. It's a good. Yeah, it's fun. It's a fun. And how many are you gonna make, Tim? for the mug?
So I'm thinking. I think I'm
come
gonna.
up with a meaningful number. Dude.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do
1,000.
No, I think
Oh
I think I'm just gonna do 23 and then 2 special editions. I mean, 23 because it's hard to sell these things. It's really, really
Well,
hard.
let me ask you a question. When
Yeah.
you put in 23, that's coming out of your pocket, right?
Yeah.
These aren't made to order.
Well, no. Well, no. Yes, they are. They actually are. But but I don't wanna make too many of them because it's like I want the number to be meaningful. Like, think about it. When Omega releases a special edition, they don't do 2,000 pieces. They do, like, if it's a 007, right? They do something like 1,007 of them. So I want to keep it like small amount, not too many, and I just cut it off.
The 2023 is the 23, I guess.
2023 is the year. I'm gonna do one for myself, and one's like special one, and then I'm gonna do maybe the first 8 numbered. So there's gonna be
Why don't
one.
you just number all of them? There's only 23.
Huh?
Why don't you just number all of them? There's only 23
No,
of them.
because it's very difficult. It's very difficult. It's because I have to redo the art separately. It's just pain in the ass. But I'll do the first 8, limited, like numbered edition, 1 of 1. Mine is gonna be like a 00 out of 23, and there's gonna be a 0 out of 23, or something. I'm still figuring out. If somebody has a better system, let me know.
What if you just add the hand finishing with a Sharpie for your numbering system?
No, that's
hand
people can
finished.
cheat that way.
Machine made, but hand finished.
Yeah. You need provenance, man, on your mugs.
Yeah,
with
exactly.
a certificate of authenticity.
There might be fakes out there. People
What do you do?
Like a hyperclone mug, man.
Yes. Mug. You see? Cars understand it. I want to make
Mike the Snake's urn back there.
Huh?
Is Mike the Snake's urn somewhere in there? That'd be a cool. Hold on, that would be. You know, would be really cool.
What?
If you made a few that had like, what's it called? Easter eggs.
Oh, it does have Easter eggs. Yeah,
that would be really cool.
Yeah, he thought of those. Yeah.
By the way, guys, if you want to send me your Easter eggs, email them hello@timwright.com. If you email me, I'll try to hide your image for a small fee of $10 super chat. You want me to hide something? Super chat, any small amount, and send me an email, and I'll sneak you in somewhere.
I think your 23 are going to go quick. That's my bet. I want it
to go quick. I want it for mega enthusiasts. This is
I feel like America's going to buy like 5.
You can't buy more than 1.
4 people are going to buy 5, and it's all going to go.
Boston's going to show up with like croissants and shit.
Hey, if somebody buys them all, then make sure to bring them to Vegas and sell them above retail.
Hey, check out your WhatsApp real quick before we end it. I want you to see this watch.
Okay.
This is pretty cool. I've never bought a mug, but maybe I'll buy one of these. I think it'd be cool.
Oh, the Bethune?
Yeah, but I don't know which one this is, but this is the one that I love.
Oh, shit, that's wrong. Copy paste didn't work. Oh, my God. Wait. Oh, my God.
I can email it too.
Can you put it in the private chat? Just the link? Because my copy paste is not working. So you know how I have a copy paste between, it's Apple, right? So you're supposed to be able to copy something on the iPhone and then be able to paste it on the computer. Except it only works half the time. How often does it work for you, Cars? Every time? You can't tell me it works every time.
What, copy paste?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works for me only half the time. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Tell me.
All right. It's in the private chat.
Thank you. Here we go. Bam.
Yeah. This one's sick.
Shoot.
I think it does a little zoom in. Yeah.
Yeah. That's really good. It's a lot of chrome. So you're going for the other thing that the Bethune is really known for is their chrome finish. They're known for their blue finish and their crazy chrome. So You're going no blue, just blue hands. That's got Star Trek logo right on the dial.
Yeah,
Holy moly.
that's
Uh,
hardcore. The Federation.
Carolyn, yeah, Carolyn Martin. I'm very excited about the upcoming 1,000th episode. I know Tim will not disappoint us. Okay, Carolyn. Carolyn, if you want a specific number of the mug from 1 to 8, let me know because I can put your name down. Actually, Cars, you want me to put you down on the mug? The number 8
Yeah,
out
yeah.
of
We already
25.
spoke. Yeah, we spoke about it. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'll put you down for a mug, and I'll put Carolyn, number 7. There we go. 7.
It's a good number, Troy Aikman.
Yeah. Cars. 8. Okay. Thank you, Carolyn. I'm gonna make that one special. And guys, email me the little secret Easter eggs. I'm going to jam pack that image with all kinds of interesting stuff.
Yeah, the design I saw early rendition. It looks cool. It's
Like it?
yeah, it's definitely a keeper. Yeah.
Yeah, I should do more art. It's just so time consuming, but yeah, I
Have number
love
4.
doing stuff like that. Huh?
Have number 4.
You want number 4, Diego?
Oh yeah.
Sure.
Hey, America, hit me up if you
4 out of 20.
want to make a deal.
Why? He wants number 4.
You got to be quick.
Oh,
You gotta flip it right now to have him make you an offer.
Flip it before you get it. Pre-sold.
hey.
Yeah, why is your shipping address different from your billing address?
By the way,
Tell me about-
these 1 through 8, the ones that are numbered, they're a little bit more expensive. I hope that's okay. Just a few dollars. They're a few dollars more expensive. No, I'm joking. They're all expensive. They're all the maximum price. Listen, I spent the whole day. My eyes are burning.
Can you be sued for using someone's likeness without their permission? You got everybody's permission?
No, I did not get anybody's permission. Look, these are all pictures you guys were sending me over the years. So I hope everybody's gonna be okay. There's nothing unflattering about anyone. We didn't make fun of anything. So,
but yeah, if I were to get a day Bethune, it'd be this one right here.
Damn, that's
I know nothing.
Wait,
I have no idea. I know nothing about the brand. This guy's got a pretty cool Instagram page, and every time he posts it, it looks good.
Wait, you have to see it. Wait, where's the one that? Second, I want to see the one that Cars and Chronos showed us. Oh, okay, here we go. Let me show you. Side by side. These are like the two best.
What material are they?
Look at that. That's a meteorite dial, and that's actually cracked meteorite dial. There's holes in it. Yeah. What do you think?
I'd be all over that left DB if they could find them. They're not available.
Yeah.
I was asking.
What was it? 10 pieces?
Yeah, 10 pieces. I was asking. My guy at WB, and they just can't. Yeah, they're not selling. They're
impossible. Casey Jones Brooklyn, the Night of the Living Cartel mug is controversial. Yeah, that was a controversial one.
Tim, you should just do a mug of just a spreadsheet.
I was accused of taking advantage of the Wizards victims for making a cartel mug.
Profiteering off their sorrow. Oh, Jesus.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Oh. Casey Jones Brooklyn, $5 super chat. Great content the past few days, Tim. Thank you. Hardest working man in the industry. I really appreciate the kind words, Casey. Glad you're watching. I'm always trying to bring diverse content. A little bit of Anthony Farah, a little bit of Roman. Had a good talk with Paul. Yeah.
You had a talk with Paul?
Yeah. It's good.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Awesome, Pawn. Thank you so much for $2. When is the 24-hour stream? It's going to start at 5 a.m. on Tuesday.
5 to 5?
5 to 5. Just like New Year.
Man. Wow.
But it's going to be a little bit of a tag team. I'm going to cop out for like a couple of hours. Mark has been doing fantastic job. Cars, did you see Mark? Mark has been like killing it on the community.
Yeah, the community. Yeah. I tune in once in a while. Yeah. He's a good like steel thread to essentially shepherd the conversations. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Where does he live? Where is he based?
Philly.
Oh, Philly. Okay.
Pittsburgh.
Yeah. Very cool.
Pittsburgh.
Oh, Pittsburgh. Okay.
Yep.
Is that in Philly? I hope it is.
It's in Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania.
Or wait, is Pittsburgh in Pennsylvania?
I think that it is.
My geography's a little off.
I don't know. My geography sucks. I'm not.
Yeah,
my geography should be amazing because I'm not from the United States. Unfortunately, I didn't get to the class where they teach us geography in school. And then in the United States, they don't teach geography, so I'm kind of screwed. Dingo Dave, a little bit of Timmy in our life, a little bit of Nirvana would be nice. Oh, by the way, tomorrow we got a massive unboxing. You guys have to be watching, okay? America.
Oh,
huh?
Well, I thought America's gonna do the 24-hour.
No, we'll do it tomorrow because it's also good to have like a nice, exciting show to build up for the 1,000 or. Yeah, because I think we could dedicate a whole show to this unboxing because he says it's that big, so it's worth spending some considerable amount of time.
Yeah, it'll be nice.
And then on the 24-hour stream, we're gonna rewatch a lot of like classic videos that got us into watches. Go back.
Are you gonna get Marcelo to have a time slot?
You know, I'm really cheesed off at Marcelo that he deleted all the Marcelo time, all the time.
Live the streams.
Yeah.
Are they deleted or are they just private?
They're not private. He deleted them. He thought that it was impacting his upload speed for videos. Yeah.
What about, so he deleted them in StreamYard?
Yeah. Well, no, in StreamYard you can only keep like the last few streams. So. There's nothing there, unfortunately. You got to archive all this stuff. Our unboxing will now be on Tim Masso's channel. Sorry. No. Boycotting since number 4 mugs. No. So
he can have it.
Okay, America, do you want the number 4? I'll save it for you.
I mean, it is my birthday, but whatever.
Wait, number 4th is your birthday?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll let America have it.
What about number 3, number 2, number 1?
Just give me a standard. I'll be fine with the standard.
Okay, cool. Dr. Bob's Nightmare is back. My friend found small nuggets. Now he has a gold forever bat. What?
He said his friend found a few gold nuggets.
And now he's just looking at the ground all the time.
Instead of fishing, he's just looking at the bay.
That's an issue, you know? Like it's a blessing and a curse finding a few gold nuggets.
Dude, when me and Miss Diego went to the beach a couple months ago, we started looking for shark teeth. And actually, I have it over here.
In Georgia, you can find megalodon teeth. Pretty frequent. Georgia and North Carolina, you can find megalodon teeth.
So here's the tooth I found.
Wait.
Focus. Let me focus.
Megalodon? Hold on. Oh, panda data. Oh, there you go. Wow.
So I found this tooth and another one within minutes. Okay. Minutes.
Wow. That's how common they are.
We spent the next 4 days walking the beach every morning. I didn't find one.
Wow.
and so we're just walking down the beach with our fucking head down the whole time. And I'm like, all right, sweetie, let's just enjoy this moment. Let's just walk. And inevitably your head goes down. You're like looking around. It's just like it ruined the beach for us because we were just looking for shark teeth. It was fun though.
PG, $2 super chat. Tim, thanks for the number 1 through 6 mugs. You're a class act. Oh, but I'm seriously, I'm going to have to make. It's kind of annoying because setting it up it's a hassle. So
how much are these? I'll send my payment now.
Yeah. No,
I
you'll
gotta go
order
on
the
the
payment.
website.
You order it directly. You order it from the website. I'll send you the link where to order it from. You're gonna have to order it immediately, okay? Because somebody else
I
can steal
know.
it from underneath.
So I'm trying to prepay.
Yeah, I know. No, you can't prepay. No prepay. No prepayment allowed. Guys, thank you so much for joining us today. I really appreciate you. Huge shout out to Carolyn Martin, this massive $100 super chat. And Cars, thank you for visiting us. Thank you so much for sending all those photos from Omega. It was fun. And Eddie, need some help. Seek help, man. Get some sleep. Oh, no,
It's
actually,
9 a.m. I'm
you're
in
China.
China.
Never mind.
What the
Never
hell are
mind.
you doing in
It's my
China?
fault. I apologize. Guys,
I
I'll
was
see
awake
you
since 1 a.m. though.
tomorrow. Hey, speaking
Oh,
of the
shit.
devil,